I'll read out the story so far just to give everyone a reminder. So we had Gideon, Thrash, Khas, and Pixie. They spoke with Ironhand, the Cape Antoli dwarf smithy, who has been working with the Byron Princess to start a new trade route. Princess Byron has contacts at a new settlement north known as Oakhaven, who are looking for iron imports, and has left it to Ironhand to source the iron. Yeah, fair, it's in his name. The party and Ironhand travel east toward the old Ironhand family mine at the base of Thunder Peak Mountain. That was that big mountain that I don't know who was there for it, but it had like the glass staircase going around the top. But like at the peak, you're looking very confused, Laura, because you've probably not heard that. You're like, why is there a giant glass staircase at the top of it? You'll just have to ask somebody. And yeah. So Ironhand hasn't been there in millennia. He was next to the throne, but shunned his responsibility. Soon after leaving, an ancient dragon destroyed the Ironhand family fortress for a lair. That was, millennia ago. The party witnesses a looming figure in the sky on their journey, and suspicions finally come true after a huge flying beast wakes them at their camp. Thankfully, protection and illusion spells at their camp stops detection, and it leaves. Party makes a break for the dwarf fortress just to find the entrance blocked by rockfall. They split defending and excavating jobs, the racket attracting the looming white dragon, a terrifying and animalistic beast. I suppose it makes sense to... this is what Tim's brought for us. That was at least...
Tim brought it for himself, but it also coincided with the dragon.
I was trying to claim you're doing it just for me, because I thought so cool, but you
just dispelled my illusion.
See, I was imagining, do you know the one from How to Train Your Dragon? The female one. He's coming down like...
I tell you,
a very different vibes.
Yeah, no, this guy goes like...
Oh no!
And then you drop your map. Just like
no, my map. So this looming white dragon, a terrifying and animalistic beast. The party puts up a valiant fight before escaping into the mountain mine as Khas is slashed brutally and Thrash saves Gideon's life as he drags Khas to safety. But there was a lot of people saving each other and dragging each other to get into the mountain. I think Khas also did some saving.
That was quite intense.
Yeah, it was quite very intense.
Compared to other sessions I've been to, it's like you running into trees. And
Really, you got to play with the mood. See what you got. This has. I mean, it was pretty chill the whole time, but then it started to get a bit more. And then right at the end, with the dragon, that was quite a thing to deal with. Yeah, quite a climax. The party quickly jumps into carts on tracks and push off into the mine as the ravaging of the white beast triggers a cave collapse around them. So I'll have you guys, for instance, we can move all the characters around here. You'll have come into the cave. We're just going to pretend like you guys were there throughout the whole thing.
I was there.
You were there, not everyone else wasn't. But
we were just a bit useless.
Yeah,
we were drunk again.
We were drunk again.
Yeah.
I gave you another bottle of wine accidentally.
You just pop out the minecarts. We were here the whole time.
A small glass of wine.
That's all it takes.
A small 10-litre glass. So you guys have jumped into minecarts, pushed along on these tracks as around you the cave the mine starts to fall in
right
as this dragon is kind of clawing, trying to get in at the snacks that are hiding and is causing this cave collapse. So you guys are pushing off and you're going down the tracks and Ironhand is on the back. I think there was 2 mine carts, 2 people in each. So you guys can decide. I feel like I need something physical rather than just drawing something for the, for the mine carts. We'll just
Who wants to join Khas in a minecart?
We'll just do these for minecarts. You guys can... Actually, we won't be able to fit everyone in them. I'll just draw them.
I'll join you. I'll take one for the team. Go on, get out. Go on.
Take one for the team. Wow.
There's backs on them, and we had... I don't know what colour we had.
This angle, it looks like the eyeball is his head. It gives a whole different vibe.
I think he was in the middle. He was holding on to the back cart, Ironhand. Oops. And there's some like little brake sticks as well.
Is there any way that I can accidentally make them break?
You want to make them break?
accidentally.
You could try casting heat metal on them.
Someone did that
Well,
last
what that
session
means.
and it didn't turn out particularly well. Well, accidentally, yeah, there's ways to do it. Purposefully, there's ways to do it. Whether you want to die is more of the choice.
That's why, because you're in the other cart. This is why I didn't want to be in the same cart as you.
You thought it through. You're like,
I think I've had
maybe
my
as
life
far
flash
away as
before
I
my
can.
eyes.
You know what
You
what's
saw the
gonna happen.
premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the future.
So there's all these rocks collapsing behind.
Can I try and grab a rock?
Like as they're falling on top of you?
Yeah.
Sure, because I was actually going to make everyone roll dexterity saving throws as you're heading on this tracks, and there's just everything's caving in. Rocks, just loose gravel, everything's clattering, clanging off armor, and bouncing off your heads. I mean, to cover
Is it
yourself.
bouncing off my loincloth?
Potentially, depending if you're got
It's
yourself
bouncing off your hands.
It's bouncing off my pecs and the it's like boom, boom. I wish I had pecs to do that. But...
I have got
never mind.
dexterity saving throws.
19.
I have got a 12.
a 12.
19.
19, very good. You, Tom?
9.
9. Oh, that's why you've
What
been
a
quiet.
Have we simply tried talking to the dragon? Maybe he's a friendly guy.
Yeah,
Maybe he's got the
12.
classic. He's got a thorn stuck in his foot and
we
he
both
needs it
have
taken
12.
out.
See, you say that. You weren't there for the last session.
Oh, you didn't know I can do it.
It's pretty keen on eating us. the dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, Tim almost just got.
What about me with a dragonborn? Can we like
Sorry?
bro
Oh,
out
you
or
know,
something?
yeah,
Have a
Hey,
little-
bro,
hey,
we're
bro.
both
Scabies,
dragons.
bros.
Oh,
Scabies.
sorry, actually, yes. Just before the
We
session.
got our scales done at the same place. Yeah, I've been there
Yes,
before,
yes.
you know.
I'm going to have used a hit die, if that's okay, between
Yeah,
sessions.
because
Because
short
short
rests
rest.
between sessions. So
So
I mean, they
my
basically
hit
look the
dies
same.
are
It could be
d8.
like-
they could be.
5 plus 2
I mean, you got
is
little
7.
flaps like the wings, you know.
That's true.
So,
So
Oh,
imagine you
it's- oh, it's
literally
stupid.
have.
I know, it looks better that way. It reflects the chaos of the situation.
Yes, there is plenty of that.
Oh, let's do another one.
Okay, well, if the
Cool.
I
That's up to
believe the only
Max.
person who fails is Tom. So even though Benedict wants to catch one of these rocks, he seems to be the only person who. Well, you catch one just with your face. So can you roll a d6 of bludgeoning as you get hit by
Sure.
a loose rock? Oh. Get quite the strike on the odd nose.
Kind of
Maybe
got to catch it. Bong.
Does he need no surgery?
You might need no surgery.
Is that what
Needs-
6 would be?
Yeah.
Broken.
that's the everyone knows the cutoff point is 5 to 6. 6 is no surgery. If you go to the hospital, they're like, "Oh, your nose is a." It's
Oh, yeah.
5 out of 6, you're okay.
Yeah.
It's a 6 out of 6, we have to do surgery on you. So yeah, as rocks fall down, clanging on the minecarts, you snap your nose a little bit, but otherwise okay. And Ironhead as well is covering himself as he's getting blasted by rocks. Like, oh, this dragon, he's gonna kill us. But the minecart's starting to go off with some movement. Not that I can move you guys because of the drawings, but I mean, you guys can move, and we'll just assume the minecarts are under you. So as you guys are heading down, can you guys give me perception checks? Or anyone who would be looking up ahead?
I'm in the front cart, so I'll take that.
Sure. In fact,
Good.
yeah. People in the back 2 carts, I'd say, just get like a -1.
That's a 12.
Sure, I'll roll it then.
12.
Do you add wisdom?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you should have perception written there as well.
I've only got
Cool.
14. So, presumably
11.
What's
13.
that? 13.
Like better than
11.
13, 11,
12.
12.
13,
13, 12, 11.
23 minus 1.
Oh,
22.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nice.
As this rock hits you, it seems to like clear up your head a bit, you know. I mean,
God again.
you're just a bit like, you know, you're being a bit more aware as the adrenaline's thrown through after that hit, and maybe you can cut out. Everyone else is kind of trying to dodge the rocks, but you've been able to see. And you see up ahead that as these minecarts, you're kind of going along. You're starting to come off next to like a a bit of a cliff face for this cave. If you can imagine, like the cave being kind of like this. So this is a bit before, and you're starting to come out kind of next to the side of this. So you can see into this large cavern, and you can see kind of the odd twinkle of rock around. But you can see ahead that there's a grumpy Ivan. And
He's the white dragon.
You can see that as the tracks are going down and you're kind of starting to gain some speed, you can see the tracks veer off in two directions up ahead. Kind of one goes this way, one goes this way.
And how many people are tied to each set of tracks?
I didn't think about the trolley problem.
He's my best friend here. Is he there?
And there's Ivan.
Who would you kill?
You can see there is something that seems to, again, with your vision, you can see that there's something that changes, what you assume changes the track, like a classic, lever or something that's pointed towards you and looks like it could be moved back. The track on the left seems to be going into this abyss, whereas the one forward seems to be traveling on the side of the mountain some more. But the tracks are currently set, as you might imagine, to go this way currently. So this is what
into what I believe you described as the abyss.
Yeah.
The abyss.
What's dark below you can't quite see. So this is what you can see.
Yeah.
We can't see it.
You
Also,
guys will see there's like some split paths, but you're, for whatever reason, distracted. The rocks, whatever, darkness. You're not able to.
There's a
Get
lever in front of you. Pull it. Pull it.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'll obey that if it's possible.
You'll see the lever, but it's too out far in front of you. You're starting to gain some speed as you're moving, but it's too far forward currently.
Do you have that?
Is
Try
the,
mage hand to
Yeah.
catch the lever.
Yeah.
it's going to weigh more than 10 pounds.
I want to know.
But
Yeah.
try.
You can send out your mage hand, and how much weight can it move?
10
pounds.
pounds.
I think that is fine. It starts to slowly budge and will be budging as you guys are moving closer.
Is it? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say, if I know at this point that that's what's going to happen as a result of pulling the lever, that we're going to go on the safe path, that we're threatening to go on the worst one?
You've not figured out yet which of the tracks.
Okay, in which case I won't do the thing.
You trust Benedict.
Is the lever away from us and being pulled towards us, or towards us and being pushed away?
It's towards you and it's being pushed away by the mage hand, but you've stopped halfway as you guys are getting close to it.
I can't do anything about that then.
What I wanted to, because I've got a new cantrip now, was
I'm gonna get my.
move rubble to try and shift us onto the right track.
I'm gonna get these guys.
But I don't know enough about the situation to have a point, I think.
No.
Can I say at this point? We need to be on the safe track. Pull the lever now.
Just whenever this goes, I'm going to move you guys forward a bit more.
So technically we have to push it?
Okay. Push the
It's
lever
currently
now.
towards you.
Okay, I start trying to push it with my mage hand, with that prompt.
You're going to start pushing it again.
With my mage hand, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. It continues and you're pretty much. It fully goes, and the tracks switch over.
Okay.
And
did I do it right?
Yes, absolutely. Amazing job, good sir. Amazing job.
you guys are able to make another perception check as you get closer to this whole situation.
So
What's
question,
this been like?
how much
There's actually
does
just like
passive
no rails
perception
anymore.
play
Sure, you
in
did
this?
the wrong
Yeah.
Or how do you do passive perception?
I do passive perception if there's something I want you to see whether you guys see without asking you to roll for perception. As soon as you say roll for perception, then people would think there's something to be seen. So I tend to use it for like people sneaking up on you or stuff like that.
Okay.
But to some extent, like if you have higher perception, you will notice more things around you. You can role play it like that.
Well, I've got an 18.
18.
16.
18
Oh, mine's still -1, yeah.
Say again?
Still -1.
Oh.
Yes.
Just keeping your head down.
Yeah, for whatever reason, you're like, there's everything going on. You two have noticed, like, the track now that kind of cuts off, kind of bent, as if you kind of both get the sense that it was probably like something blew up or something destroyed that track, and it just goes off the edge. And it seems to confirm what Benedict has said.
Oh, thank goodness. As we hurtle past.
Yes, thank you for letting us know.
What can I say? We are following the righteous path.
That's the right one, yes.
Yes, the right one.
And it was the right path, yes.
Right path indeed, yes.
Oh.
So where are we going?
I don't know.
You continue along the side of this track, and you're going, like, even though this looks flat, you are going down this whole time. You're going lower and lower. And can you guys give me an Arcana check?
No.
You can't get
Oh dear. Well, I hope you've got good Arcana.
Roll. Oh no. Okay,
I'm a
got a
charisma
decent roll.
class.
10's the highest.
10's the highest, and you don't want to know about the others.
We've also got 2, yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
Team 2.
Useless guy.
You guys are so kind of
I
like
got 3.
focused on what's
You've got
happening.
like 50%
Which
more
trust
knowledge
me,
than us.
Zarthul, you'd be like, you get a weird feeling, but not much more than that. There's just too much going on.
Yes.
Can everyone
Take 4
Take 6 some damage.
Yeah.
there's quite a few roles I want you guys to do,
Oh,
just about
God.
some general stuff. Can you guys give me, all of you give me an intelligence saving throw?
Saving throw.
An intelligence saving throw.
Oh, nice one.
Well, interesting.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry.
I've added a 0 in the sense that I've now got 20.
Oh, very good.
8.
28.
That'll be 16.
Not 28.
8, 16.
20.
8.
30, 20, natural 20.
Very low.
16.
So only...
Never mind.
Pretty alright.
Right. Alex, can you roll me a d12 then?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
This feels harsh given that you were the only one that didn't roll 2 or 3. So maybe you were just so happy that you figured something out.
I've rolled a 3 on the d12.
Okay, so...
I am resistant to Charmed and Frightened, if that helps as well.
Oh, will that make a difference here? Charmed and frightened. Charmed might make a difference. It's a resistance. I'll give you advantage on that roll. That intelligence saving
On an
throw.
intelligence saving throw. This time I rolled a 2, so let's stick with my original 8.
Okay, well, so you there's going to be an effect that's going to happen to you here.
Yeah.
And but first I'll say, before describing that, Iron Hand will kind of look round and be like, oh, the old Iron Hand defensive magics are still going on. The Iron Hand family, we used to put up these spells to confuse people coming in and do mental, confusion and stuff. And I'm surprised they're still here. I need to think about this. But you rolled on the d12. Temporary amnesia. So you're going to... I mean, this kind of makes sense because you weren't in the last session. You're not exactly sure why you're here. You still know yourself and such.
Yes.
But you're like... You're
Who
a
are
bit
these
like...
people?
A little bit.
What,
You'd be
what
like,
am I
what
doing in this
situation am I in?
minecart?
What are you doing in this minecart?
What was
Almost
I
as if
doing
you
last
woke
session?
up and so all this probably makes sense. You're quite confused of that. You're still aware of who you are and such.
Oh,
Who are you?
hi, I'm Bishop Benedict. What is Buzzington? You know this. What? Are you okay?
I don't know where I am and why I'm
Oh.
here. Why am I on this minecart?
Can I push him over? I don't actually do that.
Oh no, I think he's been affected. Is everyone else okay?
Yes, we are quite
I know who I
fine.
am.
You all seem mentally okay.
We have no time for your foolish questions, Zarthul.
Can I bonk him on the head to see if that doesn't
Saffron is
work?
not, now is not the time
Yeah.
for jokes.
How do you all know my
Reset his
name?
brain.
Yeah, I kind of go to like tap you on the head, to give you a little bonk to see if that like wakes you up, kind of thing.
Everyone knows if you bash your head and you get amnesia, you bash him again, and then it goes back to normal.
Yeah.
Do I get all my memories back?
How hard are you getting bashed?
I'll do a D8.
You might lose some more.
No. Might make it worse.
A D8 worth of how hard do I punch you? Quite hard.
I'll hold on to that information for now.
How many hit points of damage do I take?
Just do half of that.
3.
Whoa.
Whoa.
3 damage. As you get bonked in the head, and you feel your brain kind of like resetting a bit, and you'll be like, ooh, but I'm not going to say quite yet, but that maybe has done something.
Okay.
As you guys
Affected brain damage.
Oh no.
You guys head further down the track by quite a bit by this point as you're kind of talking to each other. And you start to go round a corner and you feel your minecarts leaning. Iron Hands trying to like lean into it to kind of keep you guys on the track. Like, guys, like, lean into it, otherwise we're going to go off the tracks. Because you're going at quite some speed around this corner.
Okay, I will attempt to copy Iron Man. What's he called?
Iron Hand.
Iron Hand.
Iron Hand.
Iron
The
Hand.
dwarf.
I will also
Yes.
try.
He doesn't have an iron hand.
Oh.
It's his family name.
Oh,
Does he say which way to lean, or does he say
Or he can just
lean?
walk.
Lean.
This way, that way, forward, backwards.
You lean into the turn, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys all
But if
kind
you
of.
lean into the turn, don't you? Topple?
If you're going round a corner
Yeah.
and you if you lean outwards,
Yeah.
then you will topple. But if you lean
Oh.
inwards,
Well,
It's like you see motorbike
Okay.
riders, they're always like almost touching the floor with their
yeah. Or I
Not
do it
that I
on
know
my
very
bike
much about
sometimes.
motorcycles.
Like my bicycle, if I'm going around a corner, I'll lean into it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when you're riding the bike.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's centrifugal force throwing you out like a
Ooh.
centrifuge. So, you know.
Okay.
Well, I will do what the crazy people around me who are hitting me say.
Cool. Give me
3, 2, 1.
Give me dexterity
lean.
saving throws. Actually, these are probably checks. I'd say athletics or acrobatics, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't re-roll it, but I'll just.
As this
pick
is
that.
like, you guys are prepared.
for it. Okay, no, that's still just 9.
Yeah.
That's just 13.
Check.
That's
What
an
way?
8.
Oh, no.
What did you say it was? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Well, it'll be acrobatics then, and I believe I got 16. Yes.
Thank God
16.
someone's
Oh,
coming.
you got a good one.
Someone survived.
Okay, so I think the back cart, I think you guys are fine. Benedict, you're not leaning in as much as, you're a bit confused which direction. But I feel like Zarthul's properly pulled together, so you're fine. Whereas the front cart, I feel like you two would not quite do enough. You're not sure, you don't want to overshoot it and go into the pit. So you kind of like end up grinding against the wall. If you guys could both take a d6 of damage just thrown up against the wall.
God.
Okay.
You kind of get bludgeoned against the side. Iron Hand will probably take some damage as well. And as you guys come around that corner, going far down, can you guys again give me intelligence saving throws?
13.
5.
17.
13,
Yay.
5.
Do I get advantage on this one as well?
Yes. Right. So
19.
13, 19,
17.
17.
7.
Oh, it's just always one.
Okay, it'll be you two. If you could both roll me
A D12.
A D12. I like how you have advantage. You failed
I know.
both by like
9.
So you kind of snap out Zarthul of your previous one as you've been bumped. You'd be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I feel clear again.
I have
then
also rolled a 9. So
you both got 9s.
Yeah.
You're in it together.
Okay, you both believe you are pirates and these are your motley crew. And in your heads, you have your own tragic backstories for everyone in the group.
How on earth would Khas the desert
I know, I was going to say
dweller
the same thing.
being a pirate on the high seas?
You've read about it somewhere, like in a dream where you hear about it for the first
Fairy
time.
tale
and then-
book. In
Yeah. It could be like one of those, like, do you know, like in Avatar, you have the sandbenders with the ships.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, be one of them.
Yeah, it'd be
Flying.
like Sand Raiders or something.
Yeah.
Tusken Raiders from Star Wars. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how I'm going to do this as, from the plains of Limbo, so I just be a pirate.
You've heard someone talk about these scum and villainy on the high seas, and no, that's just how you feel right now. Your brain has gone into something.
Onwards! Row faster!
Avasti, get on with this!
What's happened to them two?
Good
Does it look
God.
different to you?
Yeah, so this is not okay. I am with a psychopath.
I'm looking for one too.
Oh, God.
Go faster.
Less talking, more rowing, yes! Yes, this is good, faster! We must close with the enemy.
I kind of like, do you know how like in racing, you kind of like lean forward to get like...
Trying to get the speed. Get away from these crazy
She was really
people.
touching tracks.
Yeah.
Prepare for boarding!
Boarding of what?
The enemy!
The Black Pearl's ahead! We've got to catch it!
Okay.
Is the black pill coding?
I don't know. It could be.
Oh, they're losing the plot. These two. But what are they? They're like some kind of thieves or something. What is this?
What do you mean? We be pirates. Arr!
Ah,
Ah.
ah,
Arr!
Just go with it. Maybe you won't be hurt.
Do you start singing a sea shanty?
yes.
Kaz isn't a singer.
Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho!
Yes, good morale! We will dine well tonight on plunder.
My mind went to the SpongeBob theme tune. That's the only pirate thing I could think of.
What is that? I can
What do
only
you do
think
with a
of.
drunken sailor?
That's
What do
what-
you
oh, yeah,
do with a
I
Oh,
drunken sailor?
I'm just thinking of them doing like SpongeBob and Patrick doing their like yells, but they're like really bad pirate. I swear, like yeah. There it is. SpongeBob. As you guys head down further, you'll be like crossing. Any of you able to look out will see that you're way below. You can see the tracks up ahead that you were originally on,
Oh.
far up. As you're kind of crossing,
Into Davy Jones' locker!
and that's almost
Who's Davy Jones?
Just nod, okay? I've heard it hurts their feelings when people get a bit mentally disturbed and you tell them it's all wrong. So just nod.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, yes.
yes. We'll get to Davy Jones. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
The high seas await. Where are they?
What are we going to do with these?
I guess I'm doing off now. I think. Do we need to put them down?
Put them
Oh
down.
god, that was a bit dramatic. I mean, your hit seemed to work for
Yeah.
a period of time.
Can I punk him again?
Turn it on and off again. Like,
Yeah.
Reset.
I say to Othello, I'm like, bonk him on the head. It might do something.
I reach for my scimitar. I don't have one.
I like that you think you have one in your
Yes,
hand that you've drawn
absolutely,
out.
how far does the delusion go?
You're like, I'm sure you're imagining everyone wearing a like certain attire.
Yes.
I've got a peg leg.
You look down to see a wooden peg that was there the whole time. You're sure you've always had that peg.
Where has my peg gone? Arr!
You pull up to.
I kind of take out like a random stick that I still have from hitting all those trees. I was like, here's your peg.
I don't know how to put it back on my leg. There appears to be a new leg there.
Let's not worry about your leg. I think there's more pressing things that matter.
Where are we?
Yes, we must press the attack.
Press the attack.
Forward!
As you guys come up to minecart tracks, can you guys give me perception checks?
Right.
19.
I assume perception's unaffected by being...
Yes, you can still see clearly.
Well, for a given value.
I've got
Mentally not so much, but at least eyesight.
18, I
What was
believe.
that?
18, good.
19.
13.
19, 13, 9. Okay, so I would say you're too distracted with two party people. You're trying to think of a plan. 13, you might notice a little bit that the track's kind of going over a bit of a bump here. But you two, you would see that as the track's going over a bump, again, there seems to be some destroyed track. You can see track on the other side. You get the sense that you could, like if you saw it, you might make it, but you're not 100% sure. You see this gap, this jump over on the minecart.
Real
But that
Indiana
cat might go
Jones
to the
moment.
sea.
Just lower down.
Oh no.
Iron Hand see this. He will also see it. Oh, there's a big jump coming up. Oh, no.
Speed ahead!
Okay.
I'm lost!
Lean forward! Lean forward!
Full sail!
I kind of...
Batten down the hatches, there be squalls ahead.
Iron Hand will unscrew one of the brakes and use it to kind of like, what are those boats where you push yourself along with a big pole? Yeah, that as well. And he's got to push himself off the side. It's going to push you guys up and speed you up. Can you guys make me athletics or acrobatics checks if you guys head over the 12?
12.
23.
Natural 20.
10.
Not 20.
Okay. I'd say that as the first two of you guys, you're trying to get this, you're not quite got enough. But Iron Hand's pushing you guys along, and you're able to fling over. And as you crash down on the other side, it's like just like sparks fly. You've only just barely landed on, but the back two, I feel like, especially with your roll, Benedict, I feel like there's some room for style here as you jump over.
360 it?
As the cart spins 360 midair.
Sparkles around us.
Yeah.
Like a figure skater.
We be in a whirlpool!
like hit it like a...
All the more booty for us then.
What's that like joke in Pirates of the Caribbean when they talk about I've never seen a pirate? I'm just thinking as like this cart like spins around this boat, and how like Jack Sparrow is like spoken of as he's I can't remember now.
That's the best pirate I've ever seen.
That's it.
That's like the worst pirate I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's
So
the
it's
best
like-
pirate I've
No,
ever
it's the
seen.
worst pirate I've ever heard of, but you have heard of me. I think it's the initial thing anyway.
As your cart spins and you land very neatly. You've obviously done this before.
Yes. Millions of times. With my trusty captain over here.
Arr!
As you guys keep plummeting down at quite some speed, can you guys roll me another intelligence? As you start to near...
Please tell
The
me I've got
bottom here.
advantage.
Yes, you have advantage. You rolled low again.
I got 8.
You're just sampling all of these.
Oh,
5.
Oh, right.
8 as well.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Yeah.
That's all of you guys. Can you roll me D12?
Time for some madness. Oh, I'm 9 again. I'm still 9.
You're still
I'm
pirating.
leading
Unless you'd
everyone
like to
on a...
reroll.
No, I'm quite happy staying.
Three.
You've
I'm
also got
staying.
temporary amnesia. How have you guys rolled 9, 9, 9, and 3 and 3?
12.
12. You feel incredibly cold all of a sudden. Like,
Am I still pirate?
no, you are no longer. That's cleared out of your mind.
Aw.
Actually, stacking them could be funny. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll stack them.
You're cold pirate.
I called
You
amnesia.
feel free to
I'm with
make
amnesia.
No, the only thing worse than a pirate is the
There'll be a chill wind on now.
You were like properly
Where am I?
like phone calls. You feel like you're out in -20. Like, you're physically fine, but mentally you feel like
We be in Davy Jones' locker territory now. I
Davy
don't know why I'm
Jones.
so
I think it's
I'm Davy Jones. Where am I here?
Yeah, 'cause you got temporary amnesia.
What's happening?
what did you get? Sorry,
1.
1. You
Oh, wow.
cannot tell the truth.
I can't tell the truth.
Everything you say has to be a lie.
Take heart, my crew.
Who's crew? I'm not part of a crew. I swear to God, I wasn't part of the crew. Why are we in the mines, guys? Why are
This
we in
is
the
no
mines?
time for second guessing. The prize awaits.
I'm not second guessing. I'm guessing.
Be quiet, man. I turn around and lean back over the cart to try and slap you.
We must seek warmer shores, though.
I'll have no lily-livered yellow bellying here.
Does he manage to hit me?
I mean, the odds are fairly low.
Yeah, I mean,
I might flail for all I know. Who knows?
you roll me an attack roll. It would just be like a small slap, I'm sure. So
I mean, this is an actual attack roll, so that'll be 14. Misses. An unarmed strike, as it were.
Yeah. Misses. Did you just try and attack? Why are you attacking me now? Could this get any worse? Could this get worse?
It will get better when you focus on the mission ahead.
What mission?
Onwards!
I kind of just start crying.
Onwards to the warmer Caribbean shores.
No!
Sorry, I don't actually know if the Caribbean exists.
Wait.
We came from the Caribbean.
Can I say what?
So whatever you would say, so
Yeah,
if you're about to
is
say
it like the
something,
opposite,
it's the
or-
opposite. So
Okay,
if you're about to say
the
like,
opposite.
"Oh, you'll be fine," you'll say,
It's
"Oh,
all
you're
going to be
screwed."
So I guess it-
terrible.
yeah,
It's all going to be terrible. We're all going to die,
It's-
Benedict. Benedict, we're all going to die.
I don't want to die.
Instead of there, you can say here.
You guys will be.
I'm gonna die.
What a snivelling bunch of crew I have.
You're gonna die.
Some of you will start to see as the minecarts go down that it's quite flooded down at the bottom, and it was like a waterlog ride. If you've ever been in one of those,
Log flume.
You're gonna like
This
log
might sound
flume.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like, if it
apart
wasn't slightly
from
dangerous.
imminent death.
Oh, Khas is
If
having
it wasn't like a dragon behind us, it'd be kind of
Khas is having a great time right now. He thinks we're about to get to, the treasure.
You guys will go hurtling down into this water, slowing you down tremendously, and
I'd like to use... Are we approaching any sort of surface that can be jumped onto?
yes and no, in that the water seems
I'll
to
let you
be
describe that.
shallow. As you're on tracks, it goes down into the water, but you're not going all the way down. Like it seems to be shallow water. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense.
Okay. I'm going to slightly use the momentum of the breaking from the water to flip myself, jump myself, launch myself out the front of the minecart. I also think I have a cutlass, but in this case I don't. I have nothing, I think, actually, despite the fact my guy's holding a whip. But yeah. Come, follow! Establish a beachhead!
Arr! I obviously, hear that rallying call and start trying to
Clean
clamber
up.
through as well.
We shall fight them on the beaches!
I'm in the back minecart though, so I've got to.
It's supposed to be that one.
yeah. Now it's all nice and actually wet.
Oh, I thought you were genuinely just putting that on there to
we have-
simulate like the water.
Wow.
So like
Budget's going
attention,
up for these sessions.
attention and dedication to
Sprinkles
detail.
You guys go into water. I pick up each of you. Oh yeah, do you guys want drinks?
Just spill my water bottle on.
I was going to say, like, chuck each of your glasses into your faces. Would you like something, Alex?
I'd love some water.
Anyone
I'll
else
get some
want?
water as well.
I'll get you both water.
Tea.
Oh, actually, I'll have tea instead.
Tea, 2 teas and a water.
Yes, please.
Sure.
I'll just put this here.
Do we have much light? Because I actually don't know much about the situation that we're in, so can we see what's going on?
We're charging up a beach to where X marks the spot.
Yeah.
Obviously. But I mean, would we benefit from a light source is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I mean, I assume that I am a pirate who remembers that I can cast the light spell now and will cast light. So as to avoid, falling over everything as I try to clamber over these minecarts.
So why are we getting out? Why are we going?
Because we have arrived. The treasure awaits. Follow, brave crew.
I want to run away, but I'm like, we must follow him. He's got a great idea.
What nice cup?
It's a nice club.
Nice.
Samuel.
Ooh, yes, the Samuel.
Samuel.
Do you have any herbal teas, anything like that?
Do I have any what, sorry?
Herbal teas, anything like green tea or?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you missed the session where we were all given herbal teas.
Yeah.
I think I was left with aftermath of that.
Green tea?
Oh yes, please. Yeah.
Was that the one now? Is that?
Alex was in team get high, and I was very much in team don't get high.
Oh. Did they end up converting you in the end?
No.
No.
It was me and Sam. Me and Alan. Kaz and Alan were sort of not high and exasperated, and everyone else was telling us to take a chill pill. It was quite fun. That was a very rowdy session.
And what we all learned was it was correct all along to get high.
Yes. And old Joe is a very wise man.
Absolutely.
Old Joe is a total fraud.
No, he's a very
I look
wise and
forward to
logical
one of the
man.
future missions in which we go and arrest him and force him to get a job. Yeah, I sort of need. We're not really sure what to kind of need to know what's ahead, I guess.
So you guys will be in it'll be like a large kind of cave, and there'll be like a lot of water around and some kind of like big doors up ahead.
Can I see a palm tree?
Yes, of course you can. There is no palm.
Oh, great. I confidently head over to an area of the cave. Follow me! This is the exact spot. I recall it well.
I follow.
Who's got a shovel?
I have mold earth.
Yes!
I have mold earth.
I've got places in my head, I can't say what I'm thinking.
I at will start moving loose
It's
ground.
like the opposite of like.
Oh, sorry, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't have a shovel.
Oh,
I do have a shovel.
And of course I completely believe you and then turn expectantly to you. Well, let's start digging.
That's really.
Yes, let's do
I don't
it.
have a shovel. Pulls out a shovel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to help you dig with mold earth. So
We
any of the
should
loose
definitely
ground
not
will
head
shift
towards
around.
The big doors.
No, I quite agree. We must dig the treasure. It's right here.
X
What?
marks
We
the
shouldn't
spot.
go towards the big doors,
Okay,
Benedict.
we don't go towards the doors then.
I shift the
Why?
earth to create an X on the floor.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes, we are here. So are we actually digging now?
I'm magically trying to dig.
You're magically
Yes.
digging. Okay.
Why? What is happening? Why is there a hole randomly creating on the floor? Why? We should run. The floor's caving in.
No, we're well underground
We
for
need
that
to
now.
dig this hole.
But we don't need. We're not
We need
digging
to
a
dig the
hole.
treasure, Tom.
Yes, that's the spirit.
What treasure? What
Treasure!
What treasure? What treasure? I can't. You need to stop about the treasure. There's no treasure. We are
Benedict,
in a
Benedict,
mine.
just-
The only thing here is coal.
Sam,
Coal, good sir.
You need to
Mr.
stress
DM.
out.
Recount more.
That's what I'm trying. That is what I'm doing. Thank you.
Are there any dead bodies around?
As far as I'm concerned,
They could
whatever
be.
you guys imagine is.
No.
there for
So
you.
no. In an actual reality, are there dead bodies
Oh.
around?
There's actually a point. There actually would be. Yes.
Excellent.
Which I will go into descriptions in a sec. Let me just finish these twos.
Okay. Because when he gets back and describes the thing, I absolutely am going to think we're not making enough progress on digging the holes. So I'm going to use Animate Dead to raise some dead bodies to help dig the hole.
Oh, God.
This solution is bad.
God.
Well, I'm going to think in your head that they're
There's more crew members. I'm just summoning
they're just
crew
more
members.
crew members. They're like old
That's
skeleton
yeah.
men, whereas they will look differently to you guys. We'll have a second.
And as he does that, I will obviously go, best start believing in ghost stories now.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We're never getting out of this cave, are we?
No.
What more do we need to do?
Out of character.
Yeah. That same reaction.
We should light a fire, though. It's pretty cold here.
Dig harder, and your exercise will warm you up. No slacking now.
Oh, no.
Full one.
I don't. Thanks.
Come along now, everyone. Pitch in.
I don't have
If you do not pitch in, you forfeit your share.
I don't have a pitchfork. I can't help you.
Thank you.
All right.
I will not have slovenliness and idleness among my crew.
Not your crew.
The cup of tea is just saying that really completes.
I took
Very genteel pirate.
I took a spell that says I can target an area of loose earth of like a 5-foot cube and instantaneously excavate it. So I'm trying to do this to dig the treasure up. I don't know how hard the ground is, Mike.
Yeah. So I'll say that you guys. Oops, sorry, I destroyed your map. As you
The
guys,
map is the biggest casualty so far.
die.
It's like Khas just resurrected a bunch of skeletons.
So you guys have come down.
We'll get there. I'll let him describe.
Into like large kind of.
I don't think it's a
cave
bunch
here.
either. I think it'll be a couple. Let's see how many.
And this is all water.
Where's the supposed?
So it starts to get to.
I ran over here. This is where I think the palm tree is. And then have you got? Oh no, not 10. There's like an X in the earth now because Zarthul has put an X in the earth. Because if I said that it existed, then it obviously had to.
And otherwise, there's a start to get into a bit more land here. There's water coming down from the tracks. Cool. So,
what's this?
That is Iron Hand.
Okay.
He's probably falling behind. He's just kind of looking around as you guys wander off, thinking, "Oh no!"
And what is Iron Hand? Is he a dwarf or something?
Yes,
I imagine he is.
He is a dwarf. Do I have a description of him from before? I think I do.
I don't
Got any skeletons? Skeleton
Oh,
Lego figures. That's fine.
Yes, I do actually.
I think this is the first time that I'm playing the relatively sane one.
One sec.
That is true. Normally it's you causing the
It's not
chaos.
my. It's not my fault.
I was going to say there's a bit of magic involved.
Yeah.
Though I am very taken with the idea that I'm summoning a crewmate to do some more digging. Yeah. Okay. Continue with your description, Mr. DM.
Hello, Mr. Skeleton.
Because there might be a zombie, you never know. Could be.
So, there are a few bodies littered around. And I'm just using my own dice just to show there's a few around. It's not through the wall. And Alex, you said you're pulling up the ground.
The loose earth. it
The
says
loose
here.
earth.
So I don't know how loose the earth is, but anything that is loose, I'm trying
Yeah,
to...
I assume there's some.
excavate.
There's a lot of rock here, but there's probably some. There's been some erosions. There's probably some kind of loose bits.
Yeah. As long as it's near the X, that's why we're digging. So I'm trying to excavate that. Magically, as it were.
Yeah, you start to pull some of the loose kind of gravel and stuff around from this kind of water beach head, and start to pull that to the side, although it's kind of waterlogged as it's porous.
In which case, it's like using shape water as well. To help.
Yeah, you can pull the water out and
Yeah.
pull this loose stuff out. Yeah. What you're doing at these bodies that are around, to anyone who's not seeing piratey crew members or whatever, these are a mixture of
Oh, are they going to get us?
no,
Okay, good.
but at least I'm just trying to think whether you guys would know.
Not yet.
You guys can give me history checks to see if you can tell these different races.
Am I rolling for this? I don't think I am.
If you're also seeing piratey crew members, then probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not 20.
Oh, wow.
13.
Okay, you would both know the goblins. There's a few, goblins around. They've got various bits of, armor and weapons and things. And they seem to be wearing this kind of pendant, which has a glass axe, like a small glass axe on the pendant. But Benedict, you would also see some. You'd see some. Well, you both see some No, I think it makes sense that Benedict. You'd also see this kind of black form of a creature. You can't quite tell exactly what it is, but it's weird. Its kind of skin glistens, and
It's a vampire. It's Edward Cullen.
you can decide when you think Othello thinks it is. But it almost has this iridescence to it, as if light changes as it goes off, reflects off, as if it's almost like a chameleon's kind of skin.
Can I
that sort
walk
of thing.
onto it?
You can do.
Can I poke it?
Can I poke it with a
You
stick?
can poke it.
Me poking it.
Very good.
Does anything happen?
I will say quickly for the description of Iron Hand that you had asked for, because I couldn't find it here, but I'll just off the top of my head. He has been wearing like a hide kind of armor that essentially is kind of like an apron. It's got a very blacksmithy kind of attire. There's a small hammer. There's a few tools in a backpack. There's a pickaxe, which part of the head is completely squashed. And you probably think, well, that sounds like a useless pickaxe. Well, you want to point at the end. That's something only for Tim, because he was here last session.
That was the thing that Pixie cast heat metal on. She thought having a hot pickaxe would make it cut through the rock a bit more easily. What actually happened was it got
Melted
smashed
the
against the rock and then blunted.
Yeah.
And he's also got kind of long ginger hair and beard and things.
Alright. So he's a member of our crew, then he should be digging with us.
This is what you say to him?
Yes.
Speaking of which, more crew here. Snap
so-
my fingers.
Yeah.
I'm going to do
and
my thing.
Do some skeletons.
Yeah, is it a skeleton, these things? Or are they dead bodies?
They're dead bodies.
Oh, okay,
Fairly
it won't be a
recent.
skeleton, it'll be a zombie then. Oh, fairly recent. Well, I won't even realise that, but yeah, it'll be a zombie
At
rather than a
least
skeleton.
for you.
Yeah, I won't know the
I don't
difference.
even know how
But
we're going to get ourselves
yeah,
out of this.
some-
How are we gonna
somebody levers itself up nearby and walks over and starts actually digging out the earth with its hands. Actually, are there any sort of tools lying around that any of these people might have had?
Yeah.
Corpses or whatever. It doesn't have to be a shovel. That's a bit much to
They
hope
probably
for,
have
but-
some random metal things, they might have a scimitar or a sword or some metal thing that'd be
Yeah, it's
better
good.
than using your hands.
Yeah, so
Such
this
a
thing's
rock.
going to pick up something and start
God.
using it as a tool to sort of start digging there. Good man, you shall receive a double share.
Arr. You seem to be an unconventional crew member, but you do good work.
Why is it?
Stress out, Benedict. Stress out.
Stress more. Be less calm.
I faint.
Fair enough.
You'll see as he just goes splash of water as he plops right next to some other this creature's body as well. You both lying next to each other. This is not going well. See Iron Hand head up. It's gonna like put something under your head to make sure you're not going to drown in the water. Imagine you're face down. And it's going to head over to... At the other side, there are these very large doors. Huge, kind of some carvings on them and stuff. There is stone. Going to be looking around at you guys going, thinking out loud. How am I going to sort them out?
Dwarf man, get over here and help us dig this treasure.
I'll be right over. If I help you dig the treasure, will you come with me through this door?
Only once we have the treasure.
Some treasure's going to need to appear.
He's going to come over with his pickaxe and kind of looking very sly, kind of try and dig, and then roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Anyone can who's trying to notice.
I mean, I'm there digging the treasure, so
I've got a 16.
Oh, good. I've rolled very low. 10.
Right. There you
16.
go. 16, that's pretty good. Let me roll what he gets. Zarthul, you would see this. Khas, you wouldn't.
Zarthul.
Excellent.
Zarthul.
Excuse me?
Well,
I am the captain here.
Ooh, beef time. He drops a few gold coins in, and you just notice it. You at least see it come out of his hand into the pit, and then he leans down to pick them up. Oh, look! I found some treasure! Look, well done! X marks the spot. Oh, don't you give Khas a slap in the back. Well done, Captain.
That'd be no treasure. I saw you just throw that in the pit. It's nothing anyway. There's bound to be riches galore.
Yes, there might be more. More coins. Good finds.
And diamonds. And rubies.
Pearls.
And a
rubies.
bushel of apples.
The rarest thing to a pirate, fruit. My gums really be having a bad time. I'd trade me a diamond for an orange any day.
Cool. Can I try bury a rock? And like, if I get away with it, can I make out that it is like an orange? And that's the treasure.
What, so you're going to try and like...
I'm going to try hide treasure as well, like treasure.
Sure. Give me a deception check.
Does this spell wear off?
Please say
16.
Not so bad. 16. Yes, you can accomplish what you'd like to do.
So I take some rocks and I try to bury them in sand, similar to what Iron Fist did. Iron Fist? Iron Hand.
You had the right thinking there.
Close enough. Iron Wrist.
Iron Wrist.
Iron
Finger.
So yeah, I try to bury these rocks and I call everyone over. Like, guys! And I try to mateys! Come look! I found the treasure!
Oh, we have more
find the treasure.
No, but like I know it's not the treasure, so then it's the ball.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Where are you?
Oh, that's smart.
You're meant to be distracted.
I thought about
it. If you lie, then you'll tell the truth.
It's another nat 20.
Oh,
You suddenly
what's with you today?
bolt upright. You're awake again to this nightmare scenario.
What on earth?
This crew member is going to show us some more treasure.
Benedict, we have the treasure. We have the treasure. I'm winking at you.
Okay. Congratulations.
That was okay.
Completely not aware what was going on.
We must excavate it then.
Once we have this treasure, we can go open the door. Yes.
Door? There is no door on an island. What are you talking
I
about?
kind of walk over to him. I kind of like try and rotate him towards
The door.
the door. I'm just like, look there. Do you see the horizon?
I do.
If we walk past the horizon, there'll be more gold.
Ah, the ever onward lure of treasure.
Exactly, my good sir. You know.
Yes,
you
who
have to
knows
set
what
the
will be
hand-
on the next horizon.
Yes.
Now you're talking my language.
I think we go to the horizon. For all we know, we could have 20 gallons of ale over there.
Yes.
We could have treasures beyond our wildest dream over the horizon.
I have some pretty wild dreams, you know.
I can guarantee you we are going to match those dreams. We're going to surpass
Really?
those dreams.
We're going to find some treasure with that spinning pineapple thing that comes through the ceiling.
Yes. And we're going to find a mushroom that
Pineapple
dances
disco
and
ball.
sings and gives you wise wisdom.
Yes, we could always use more wisdom.
I hate unwise wisdom. It really grinds my gears, that stuff.
Crew members, abort! We shall seek this greater treasure. Onwards!
I try to compliment you. I'm like, you stupid, stupid man. Stupid idea.
Thank you.
We like clocked on. Like,
Come, fellow crew members.
We finished excavating this treasure source.
Oh, so nice.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Forget that. It is more. There is more treasure.
More on the horizon.
Always more to
you
be
okay?
gained.
Yes,
I
treasure
speak
that way, yes.
Truth.
The door's actually open.
I'm like,
Okay,
I'm
that's
like
good.
screaming for help with my
Closed.
eyes.
Oh,
I
and
know
that
my-
illusion of the horizon's going to
Truth,
dispel
Benedict.
itself pretty quickly.
I will come join and push himself to the front if possible.
So you're
And,
speaking lies, but
he'll
now
try
telling
and-
the truth. That
He's
you're
going to
speaking
like
the
knock on the
lies.
door, like, all right, you need to know the
I go to nod my
secret
head, but instead of
code,
the-
yes. To get to sail. You can see he's not really trying to think about it.
yeah.
And he's going
I
to
think I understand.
knock on this large door in a certain pattern.
Okay.
You know,
So,
Clocked on.
and
what is happening? here?
echoes and emanates throughout
We're
this cavern.
searching for treasure, and now
Really
we are not going to
echoing.
open this door. This door may not be the way out.
There's almost silence apart from the bickering.
Sounds good.
Until there's like a slit in the door, this huge door that pulls open, and you see some beady eyes on the other side. I don't know how this would look in your illusion, but at least anyone.
Ho there, tavern keeper! A pint of your finest ale and let us in for refreshments, please.
Let me just read up on this
A
bit.
bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. I swear that's a pirate song.
The-
A bottle of rum to fill my tum.
It does sound like it. I was
It
going to
sounds
say,
like it. I haven't
there
heard
is
of
one
it.
of these that you could roll, which
I
would
thought I was
mean
going insane.
everything you said. Everything you said would have to be in rhyming couplets. So just be.
Oh no.
Everything you would end with, you'd have to say another sentence at the end. So, as they kind of look through and you say this dwarf, you're like, who is this then who's talking? You're out here to cause more trouble, are you?
We are here for the treasure.
Oh wait, sorry. What are you? Are we not saying? I mean, you're the BDI guy.
Yeah, you mean I'm not. So does that mean you're not interested in him at all? If you ask him who he is.
Wait, no. So this is our character. Wait, no. Wait.
Oh, no, what
Because
is
you
it?
started talking, and I'm like, are you?
Okay, so they've gone up to this door.
Yeah. So I zoned
And
out.
they've knocked, and a slit has opened up, and there were some beady eyes looking through the slit.
Of course, we can't see this figure. We just hear the voice.
Just the eyes, and it's lowered down. As in, someone's eyes usually aren't that high. If
Ah, he's a short king.
king,
This is my
Short king
shocking.
opens the door.
or you're
Yeah.
used to like when describing someone being short, you're going to put that king in there so they don't feel bad about being
Yeah.
short.
Yeah. Where's my averagely height king? That's what I'm saying.
You're here to take our treasure, and you're taking enough, you and your lot. And Einhand will kind of move a little bit in front and kind of look at him and be like, sir. Nice seeing you, Cinderbeard. And these little eyes will kind of, like the eyebrows will move up in surprise. Hi, Merlin's beard. It isn't. Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. What are you doing here? I haven't seen you in millennia, and you come crawling back. No. Can we at least have some brew for these lot? The charms have had their effect on them.
Oh, who be ye? Are you one of the pirate enemies?
No.
No.
This is our crew.
Oh.
Do you remember we lost them a couple of weeks ago?
I don't remember a couple of weeks ago. For some reason, I can only remember a few minutes ago.
Well, we lost them a week ago.
It walked the plank.
They didn't walk the plank. We lost them. We were in this massive battle. Our ship sank. We managed to escape. Just us.
Are we be needing a new ship
Yes,
then?
I remember it exactly as you are telling it.
Yes. And then we lost our entire crew. This is our crew. We have the treasure upon the horizon was finding our lost crew. Was finding the crew we lost.
That'd be a shit treasure. We need actual gold
Maybe
and
the
jewels.
treasure was the friends we found along the way.
There's always more crew.
But this would only make sense if we were selling these new crew into slavery to make money.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, I'm selling you.
But don't tell him.
Yes.
Just go along. Just go along. Come
with
inside the
this,
door.
go along with this.
I see.
We surprise him. Surprise attack, yes.
No,
We will await the signal then, yes.
I forget that you have the zombies behind you.
Well, they really have lost it, haven't they, Homer? It's gone straight to the head, the poor little minds.
I think we get a pint of ale in each of us, and then we fight.
Aye.
I am with you all the way.
But you owe me one. You're kind of talking to Iron Hand. And the slit will shut close. Silence for a few seconds, and then a deep emanating creak of these stone doors swing slowly open. Clanking
On the
gears.
count of 3, we rush in and slaughter them all.
And then the rum. Where's the rum?
Rum first, kill later.
We'll have the rum, and then we can do that afterwards. Rum first, though.
We can't get the rum if he's dead.
Yes,
Yes,
it'll
we
put a jolly edge on the killing if we
In some senses,
have
it might be
a
easier.
drink.
You guys are welcome to. So this will open up to, if you think this is large, this new room is actually essentially the size of this entire map pretty much, and almost that shape. As you guys head...
We'll reset to here.
We can even wipe this out because literally
Friend
it's
as
a
well.
huge room, this. It's...
Are you taking your zombie friend with you?
Yeah, of course I am.
But we forgot.
part of the crew.
He's part of the crew and he's also active for 24 hours.
no.
So we
We better
have
get used to it.
we have another party member.
What's his name? What's our crew?
Yeah, what's his name?
He is called Calamity Johnny.
Calamity Johnny.
Of course, this large room is... Where's my description? So there's...
We might need another one of these.
I can get some more
Sorry.
tissues.
Sorry. I don't like paper things, rubbing on paper things.
Oh.
What's the sound it makes?
So...
Just listen very carefully to Sam and it'll all be fine.
This large room has giant pillars of different types of stone, like white, some like orange, red. There seems to be, whether or not you guys know your stones, you might know it as like marble or granite or different things like this, forming these different pillars. There's all this kind of stone architecture. The floor is this kind of brilliant kind of pattern as the stone, like tiles and stuff. And this is over this entire room. So there's all these pillars about, and they go really high up to the ceiling. And there's several more. And they hold up this. It's probably like 50 foot tall, even higher. This is like
I love a bit of
really
dwarven architecture.
Exactly.
Fancy place.
And
There must be great treasure held within here.
but
Definitely.
it has been ravaged to some extent. There is damage. You can see what it might have been in its former glory, but there are huge claw marks across some of the pillars. There's a lot of dust and grit laying across the floor, damaged tiles, smashed tiles. There is a lot of damage here, as if many, many years have gone by of neglect, and maybe as if there was a recent skirmish as well. But despite this, it's still a grand room, and at the ceiling you can see all these stalactites hanging down, pointy stones. And there's a huge big one right in the middle, as it were, hanging from the ceiling. It's quite this grand stalactite hanging from the ceiling. But you can also see around there is, you might catch a few dwarfs.
You'll
Maybe
fetch a
3
good
of
price
them.
at the slave market.
Oh my God.
I got agree.
You can't say that.
So you can.
You
So.
can say that. I forgot.
And there is like several bits of equipment set up. You can see some forges and some flames and casts and all sorts of blacksmithy equipment all lined around. So there'll be all sorts of...
Is this a monoculture?
A monoculture?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Is it only dwarfs here?
I see what you're saying.
They're like crops.
Yeah.
Yes, it's monoculture, only dwarven architecture. Actually, well, I probably should have got you to do a roll for that. Give me a history roll.
Okay.
Yes, that's good. You could tell this is just dwarven architecture. You don't see anything's mixed in. You could probably even tell there is some layers of dwarven architecture, as if this has been around a long time before whatever happened to it.
Yeah.
As Ironhand had said. But yeah, lots of kind of random equipment and stuff around, piping and casts and molds and all sorts, filling up this room. All sorts of like kind of equipment and stuff.
Now, crew, we must gather round a moment and take a while, just a little moment, to appreciate the beauty of this place. Because once we're done plundering this, it will all be ruined. And we must carry the image in our minds forever.
Do I see any exits?
Do I see any X's?
My mind went to like X's, like different X's. Like, why are you looking for X's in this ring with draw?
It might have been a while for Zarthul.
How many of Raku do you?
Well, he's been gone between sessions, so you know.
Yeah.
So, where is Ironhand? Is that? I thought that should be more differentiation. So, you'll see these kind of dwarfs, and they look somewhat similar to Ironhand. You see one of them you can tell was the eyes peeping through because he's the closest to you. The other two are out, working on other equipment and stuff.
He blew it up. Goddamn, what the hell?
And you see for a second the beard of this dwarf in front of you kind of almost catches a light on the edges, and he quickly bats it out with a kind of like an oversized oven glove, as it were, in a sense. That's the sound it makes as the fire goes out. Well, Okay, come over here, and he will bring you over. I got some lovely drinks for you. Yes.
Ale, boys.
Ah, yes. Down the hatch.
Ale for everyone.
To fame and fortune and plunder.
He'll give you guys all a drink of
Drink
ale.
up, me hearties.
Drink up, me hearties.
As soon as you take a drink,
Ahoy.
your mind will clear. You go back to normal.
Yeah. I'm taking a drink. Yeah.
So for you guys, your minds will go back to normal restrictions.
Oh, nice.
Gone.
Plunder,
Okay.
to glory, to... What
What
is this
the
horrible thing I am
hell?
drinking? And why am I drinking at all?
Wait, are we all back to normal now? Oh, okay.
Welcome back, my good people. Well, that was an adventure, wasn't
Back?
it?
Where have we been?
I was
Well,
here.
you both thought you were pirates, and you were speaking
I
riddles
am
to me.
so sorry. I was so mean to you. I
It's
didn't
okay.
mean to tell you to stress out.
I've been called a stupid man by Alan far too many times. I'm used to this.
I'm just going to go and turn to examine, and this will explain Calamity Johnny, I believe.
Yes.
Can we keep Calamity Johnny? I've grown rather fond of him.
Yeah. He's he's a good
He's got
chap.
quite comforting presence, hasn't he?
Well, he is slave to my will, so he will follow me, yes?
Is he dead?
Yes.
Oh, are we fine with him being dead?
Well, we did not kill him.
If you're open-minded enough.
A good point is, if you chose one of these bodies, you would see them as a pirate before, but now you look back and it's a goblin because you probably chose a goblin. So you got a little goblin zombie here wandering around.
Yes, we did not kill him. Or her. I cannot tell.
Okay. It's just odd having someone who's dead in our party, that's all.
You have been adventuring with someone who is dead for this entire time.
Oh, that's what it said. Khas thinks that he is dead.
Is that in character?
In character, yeah.
No, I am dead. There's no thinks about it.
Are you really dead?
Yes.
But you look alive.
I suppose a good Pixie song said that you think you're dead, not that you are dead.
The Pixie is mistaken, as she is in a lot of things.
I assumed Pixie was right
Does
as
he
well.
just think he's dead?
No, I
that's
assure you
what
I am
she
dead. I'm going to raise my shirt again.
Oh, good
Oh,
God!
yes.
So you know
What
when
is
there's
It's a dead man.
That is one
you know
dead man.
when there's like autopsies and you get that Y thing. It's basically that, like stitched together.
Oh,
He raised up,
no.
he's got sick abs, he's like, I'm dead ripped.
Yeah. Suddenly, Kaz reveals himself for a lad. Absolute lad
Jim
banter.
Bro. That would be a great character. Like a Jim Bro.
Yes, I got him.
What protein is this rum got in it?
Dude, I'm going to venture to make those games.
I don't want to do that now.
Calorie counting there.
Who wants to fight a piece of this? Yeah.
That's pretty much just a barbarian.
So are you moving the same way that Calamity Johnny is moving?
No, of course not. I am dead, and this is the pre-afterlife, and I must prove myself worthy to gain access to the actual
this is the
afterlife.
real world.
I beg to differ.
Wait, are
and-
we in?
We're apparently just
you-
in his brain.
Do you? No. You are real people, but I do not know why the gods have seen fit to put you here in this pre-afterlife. If you are still living, it's the most confusing. But I suppose
Well- We're not dead.
Yes, I can accept that now. But you are still here in this pre-afterlife.
But
Well, what
this
basis do you have to believe is the pre-afterlife?
Yeah.
Well, do you consider the land that you came from? Was that normally made up of lots of little bit other types of land, all put together in weird, haphazard ways?
No.
Now that you mention it.
It is
But-
clearly the work
but
of the
maybe-
gods.
Quite. But hear me out. Kaz, hear me out.
You have to say something for me to hear you out.
So, maybe during this, whatever we would call it, fracture or whatever, the just disjointing of every single biome, something happened whereby your body realived itself.
Is that a word?
Probably not. but I think it's the best.
Maybe the good sir was in the process of dying, and then the fracture happened, and he didn't quite complete the process.
That's what I'm saying.
See, this is all very well for you to speculate like this, but do you have any evidence to support your theories?
Just as much as
you.
I have
We're
plenty of
trying to help
evidence
you.
to support
we
my
do
theories.
want to
My religion has always taught me that after I die, I will be sent to a land where there will be a trial, and then to determine whether I am worthy for the afterlife.
What do you think?
This land, well, I assume it is to help this town that I have found myself near, Cape Antoli. This is why I am here, helping you.
Well, I hope you succeed.
This is exactly in line with my expectations, so why would I think that it is anything else? You are the ones coming up with the crazy theories.
I don't think our theory was that crazy, to be honest.
I don't. But
then how do you
let's just focus
explain
on
this
helping
land
him.
fracturing? It is clearly, only the gods could carve up the land in
So
such
maybe
a haphazard way.
maybe the gods.
So this is clearly a land of the gods, as I have been led to expect. It is the pre-afterlife.
This new dwarf you've been with, will kind of like, I don't think the drink's really done it for you.
Makes it stronger.
What is this fracture thing you're talking of? You guys all look lost the plot.
Well, if you go upstairs for once in your life and you touch grass,
Upstairs? That's miles up.
exactly, that's where we want to go.
Can you help us get back up? To
Wait,
where we
Why are you in the first place?
I thought we were here. We were here with Iron Hand. He wanted to get here.
Yeah, you got
We
some
are where we
explain-
need to be.
you've got some explaining to do, and he'll, again pointing at Iron Hand. Well, we had to come here because we needed to get an iron mine up and running again.
Why do we need an iron mine running again?
Once again, I
We're
must
quite
point out
lost in
that I am the
that.
only one
Yeah.
here who seems to know what is going on. And you doubt my version of events?
There's they need a new iron mine because after the fracture happened, it's like, how are they going to get certain resources like iron because those trade routes have dissipated?
Okay.
And there is a new town up north, wasn't there before, called Oakhaven, that wants some iron. So for those two reasons, they want to reopen an iron mine, and Ironhand knew this place existed. It's where his old family, this is his old
Also, yeah,
iron.
you mentioned it's
Yeah.
swearing together now.
It didn't used to be this close to the town, but coincidentally, even though it was miles and miles and miles away, it's now only it's just come really close.
Okay.
So he thought, well, I know this place, I know there's iron there, we can do this. That's why you guys are here.
So we're here to negotiate for more iron.
Well, any iron, because we don't have any coming in. So, I mean, that is why we're here by old Iron Hand, brother. It's we are here because of the fracture. I don't know what do you mean you don't know of this event? It's happened months ago now.
Well, if they have remained underground all this time, then they will not have likely seen it.
Well, the underground's not have fractured as well.
Yes, surely it would have.
Well, yes, but only if the fracture happened across this exact mine would they have noticed. It's not like they can see through the rock to the other
No,
biomes.
no. But that implies that they've not been outside.
We haven't been outside for 5 months.
But
or
there we
so.
are. It's a perfect explanation for everything.
It took a long time to get up top, and there's been many collapses and such, and so it was a bit of effort to leave.
Why is there a dragon outside?
It's back. Is it that white one?
Yeah. He's great. He tried to kill. I don't know. Fun story. We went down this mine. We jumped into this minecarts. We came down here. We kind of all lost our plot a bit. And then, can you show us to your leader, please?
Yeah, talking to him. Introductions.
As he says this, his beard again catches spontaneously on fire again. He's like, the bat sit down.
The name's Cinderbeard, and I
Shake everyone's hand.
Yes, I know, it was well timed.
Your fire safety is atrocious.
Yes.
It's
Would you like me to put it out next time?
You can certainly try. I was cursed long time ago, and it's always catches on fire every now and again. Damn that person who did it. Yeah. Well, he got what was coming to him. That over there, he points over. We'll have one of there. That be Smokebeard. He smokes his pipe every day, every second. So that's how he got his name.
You can see, even though he's sitting next to like a fire smelter. And a few of them have been oogling, kind of like watching you. Even though he's sitting next to a fire with smoke coming out, he's still smoking a pipe next to it. And that over there be Headbeard. Yes, self-explanatory. You see, he doesn't have any beard, and he's just got a lot of curly hair on the top of his head. Weird dwarf can't grow a beard. I don't trust no person with a beard, but...
Excuse me, is there any chance that we are back in the pirate fantasy?
I think potentially. I think potentially.
And it was
So can we trade? Can you give us some of your iron?
Well, I need to know more about this fractured thing. It's when we've been pulling together a lot of iron to be able to sell it off. The family, Ironhand blood, hasn't been here in 300 years after it was ravaged. And
are you going to have some kind of feast in his honor then?
Yes.
In his honor? What are you talking about?
You said the Ironhand blood had not returned in 300 years.
The family blood. No one in particular. A lot of people
So
died.
isn't Iron Hand one of these iron blood?
Yes, that be... You'll call him Ironhand. Has he not tell you his actual name?
No.
Well, no, I have only just begun learning the names of everyone in the village anyway.
I can't blame him.
He's kind of like, I'd rather not talk about my...
Tell us, what is your real name, sir?
I do not care what your real name is.
do.
Ironhand will do.
I do, so tell me.
You'll find out if you tickle him below the waist. Dies laughing. The old tickle beard, we called him.
Tickle beard.
And do you now regret asking?
No. I go and tickle him.
He will like have the funniest like snorting as you like laugh him and as you tickle him. It's like, no, stop. Stop.
Well, we can certainly start exporting iron to you. We were gonna produce a lot of stuff and start selling it, set up a trade route. We ain't got around to that
Your
part.
trade routes won't work anymore as a result of the fracture.
Well, so you say.
Also, your
Yes,
trade
we
route
do.
will go through a dragon.
Yeah.
You must do something about this creature.
Yeah, dragon.
That's or do you have another exit? Because you could just use the exit.
We have a few exits, whether they're still...
Do you want the key for the...
Yes, please, just
Sure. Actually, well, there's a key by the door, but that will also... that will also do it.
We could use your special secret underground transport route that you have that goes all the way to Cape Antoli, yes?
Your smile makes me feel like you're pulling my leg.
Well, it was worth a try.
What was that one, my friend?
Well, this exit will be sufficient to transport iron out, surely.
Well, there's the one entrance that goes,
You kind of point up directly to the other end.
that goes all the way up the peak. There's lots of mines where it originally started. It goes all the way up to the peak of Thunder Peak Mountain. But that's been partially collapsed a long time ago. There's the...
in fact, just draw little things. There's one this way. There's one like over here.
Right. There's another exit similar to the one you came through. Is the dragon at the one you came from?
Yes.
Is it still viable?
No.
There's another one collapsed. we had that. When the dragon was a blessing and a curse, because we had these kind of points at the goblin zombie. We had these weird goblins coming down with these other creatures that could, change shape and whatever, and they said to us...
Did they change shape into furniture?
No, why would they? Well, I don't know. I didn't ask them. We gave them the old side of the pointy stick.
Yeah.
Well, activated some of the old traps. Good job, they're still here. But they were threatening us for our iron, and they took most of it, most of the stuff we've been making and processing up, but still wanted more, and managed to fight them off. Still don't know where Bumblebeard is gone. He's gone missing.
Bumblebeard?
Yeah.
He's another pirate.
No, the dwarf Iron Hand. Bumblebeard Iron Hand. But the other entrance is similar to the one you were just at. It's partially collapsed, but there's ways out. There's still a bit of movement, bit of haulage to get out. There's the last one, which is quite big and open. I wouldn't go there. Dragon would eat you alive in that enclosed space. It'd be big enough for it to come in down here. Don't want you leading it down here. So, but yeah, we've got a bit of a problem with getting everything up and running again. The old forge got damaged in the attack. And, Bumblebeard had the blueprints. He made it all those years ago, and he's gone. Don't know where he's... As far as I'm concerned, he's been killed, or maybe he was kidnapped. I don't know. We need to find him. This literally all happened.
So will you be requesting us to go and find this Bumblebeard then?
It would certainly help get the iron going again, if that's what you're interested in.
Well, that sounds like the logical next step.
Let's find Bumblebeard.
Sounds like we've got to find Bumblebeard.
Yeah. Well, it was nice meeting you, my good sir. Which way is the best way to exit this one? I'm guessing...
Which way did Bumblebeard go?
Yes.
Well, I would speak to Smokebeard. Just despite his, with all his puffing, he usually has his eyes open more than the rest of us. And he said he saw him about, but he didn't come talk, so it's a bit strange. Alright, I'll talk to Smokebeard.
And do you have any supplies or healing or anything the like that you can offer us?
Yeah, why not? If you're prospective customers, as it were. We got
He'll take you over to another bit over here, and there'll be various bits of equipment around.
We got grapple hooks, some pickaxes, bow lanterns still. Anything that's not been taken by those damn dastard goblins.
I see. Do you think we should take any of this, everyone?
I agree. I think we should.
A grappling hook could be useful.
I can't carry it.
Is a grappling hook less than £10, just out of interest? Less than or equal to.
Do you say a grappling hook and a pickaxe?
Grappling hook,
That's
5e.
Why not?
It's 5 kilograms.
It's £4 a grappling hook.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So 2 kilograms.
So yeah, in which case I'll have a grappling hook and I'll maybe use my mage hands to deploy it.
Yeah.
When I need to.
Yeah, grappling hooks, pickaxes, below lanterns.
Whatever you want to take, really. It's not going to do us much use right now. It would do you more use.
I'll
Anything you can think they might
something
reasonably have.
in my inventory.
That's
Cloak of
metal
resistance.
related. Unfortunately, that's not metal. So no.
Oh, so 50 feet of hemp and rope is out as well.
Oh, would they have rope?
Surely they'd have rope to pull the.
Give me an investigation check to see if you can find it amongst all the stuff.
No, they don't have
You
hemp
can't
and
find
rope.
any rope fresh out.
No worries. A pickaxe and a bullseye lantern, and you've got a grappling hook.
Yeah,
Could
but-
be useful. You
I
never
see
know.
there is rope on the end of this grappling hook, yeah?
Yes.
I have no idea what to
Technically,
take. I should
yeah.
take some
Good.
Yeah, you've got, that's why I couldn't
I
find
don't
any
realise
rope
what
because
half
you
of
took
these
the rope.
things are.
Yes.
What are
With
you
the hook.
proficient in? What is your usual weapon type?
Well, those sort of
Nothing.
iron
So we can
related
engineer
things
our
are there.
when we get to the surface.
Oh. He's a
Maybe a shovel.
There'd probably be a shovel,
and of course they pass
some pitons.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're climbing, aren't they?
But I
Yeah,
need
you
something
can
to
like
defend
hammer them in.
myself.
Take some pitons.
You could go.
Oh, do they have a
you could
hammer?
my short sword.
There'd be a small
Short
little.
Small hammer.
Is that good? Will that protect
Oh,
me?
well,
Only
like
if
a
I
mallet type
absolutely
hammer.
need to use it, of course.
Yes, of
Do they
course.
have like a
Probably
map,
donate these to the town once we're done. But,
Okay,
you know.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
map that we can use?
Yeah, I give you my short
map.
sword. It has like a little emblem on it that has like
Well, why would one make a map? You just remember it in your head.
Yeah, well,
That's
we
like
haven't ever been
4
there,
different
so
faces like on the handle.
Yeah.
But
it might help us to avoid getting lost.
This is
on the way back.
Dwarfs don't do maps.
take
You
it.
perhaps should
What do you take us for? Some mamsy
No,
pansies?
no, please. It's my. It's my.
Ah, my beard.
I can take something from here.
No, I insist, Othello.
It seems to me like you want to get rid of this sword.
What is this argument?
I'm graciously giving Othello my short sword.
I'd graciously accept, but I can take something from here. This seems rather personal to you. It's got an emblem of several heads. I'm
3 heads.
3 heads.
They look like they got like weird little circular blobs on their head.
No, please.
Don't know what I've
Be
written.
my
down.
own.
Traveller's kit.
Okay. I don't want to
Traveller's
offend him.
bag.
Okay, I will take it. I will take it. Good sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Oh, nice sword. I'll buy that off you for 5 gold.
To be fair, it's pretty good going.
That is actually pretty good going with a short sword.
All right. Zarthul, you seem to have a way with words. Perhaps you should talk to this smoky beard man.
Okay. What are we asking him?
We wish to establish in what direction Bumbleman went. I can't remember.
What direction did Bumblehead go?
Are you? Who are you talking to?
This dude.
Are you going to smoke the? He's puffing a pipe as you approach.
I'll sort of sit on your shoulder and tell you things that I want
All right. Yes.
asked. Maybe I don't
Hello.
know.
Hello.
Oh no.
Hello. We seek.
Just another stoner that we've encountered.
We seek Bumblehead, the dwarf.
Oh, Bumblebeard. Yeah.
Bumblebeard. That's
Bumblebeard.
it.
Oh, it's a big witch on my leg. It's a nose. Your little goblin ears a bit.
Oh, so that's just
Man.
Johnny. Johnny, come
That
back.
goblin
Johnny,
is
Yeah.
dead.
Your goblin's licking my shin.
Go and stand in the corner, Johnny.
Johnny, no, bad Johnny.
Teach him some manners. So,
That's the sword.
We'll punish him once we return to the surface.
I've only got money to
good. Give him 3 lashings, I'd say. Very good. Bumblebeard. Yeah.
Bumblebeard.
This
Yes.
man is disgusting. I am going to go and join Johnny.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused, Bumblebeard. He's a nice fellow. He's disappeared since the attack with his goblins. Not really sure where he's gone. I saw him disappear, but I also saw him reappear. Yeah, he was lurking around with shadows. And yeah, I saw him not yesterday or even, I don't know, you lose track of time down here. Quite a few hours ago, maybe. He's lurking around the shadows, and I tried to go and call out to him, and he ran off.
In which oh no, I'm not here.
Yes, in what direction?
Well, I saw him up towards the north well, yeah, we'll just call that the north exit.
Is there any way he can take shelter of that exit?
So no, this is apparently north now.
Yeah.
Took shelter. There's always somewhere to hide.
Why would he be hiding away? Was he not
I
part
don't
of
know. Maybe kind of looks at his pipe. He was smoking too much. Could have seen anything, but no, I saw what I saw. I don't know why. It's strange.
Why did he flee after the goblin attack?
Yeah.
It beats me. It's really bizarre.
Is there any chance that
He's now a
Bumblehead.
goblin vampire.
It's a high plus
And it turned out it was Calamity Johnny all along.
He appears behind with a knife behind your throat, and then hears this and goes,
Does that happen?
No.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Clarence Johnny shakes his pelt, gets all the loose bits of rock off.
What is this that you're smoking as well?
Right, some it's finest grass from the old northern tightwad. It's good stuff.
Can I have a go?
He'll pass the pipe for you to take a puff.
I've never spoken before, so
So,
yeah. I don't think I'm going to start now. Perhaps to avoid making offence, I'll have a peaceful puff.
You both take a puff. Both give me a Constitution saving
Sure.
throws.
Don't do drugs, kids.
That'll be the lesson for them.
Yeah, it's where he just
15,
turns
okay.
right to the camera and goes, "This is the lesson of today.
PSA.
For all you kids watching, don't do drugs."
I've rolled a 6.
Unless it's fun.
Fun drugs are allowed. Just not bad drugs.
6.
Okay, one of you is
And
getting...
Zarthul here is about to demonstrate why not.
Yes.
This is not Zarthul's first time getting high.
Oh, it is.
This is your second time after...
Oh, yes. Sorry.
cold
Yes,
drink.
good point. Yeah.
You've been on this rodeo before. You take a... Oh, how would this go? I'm wondering whether you like... We'll go with Benedict as you take a puff. Can you get some richness, the smoky flavours, the whatever I don't smoke goodness? And you're like, it's pretty good. You know,
Ash and
it's pretty
sadness, I think, is what
Ash and
cigarettes
sadness.
taste of.
That's what I could imagine.
Well, I don't know either. I've
like
never actually tried one. But
licking the side of this cave wall, probably. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know, you can tell some richness and stuff. You're like, it's decent, but, yeah, you're not much of a smoker. Yeah, it's not your kind of thing. You know, like, as a monk, temple of the body, don't let any foreign substances in.
Apart from this one occasion.
Yeah. Oh, you know. Just,
You have to try everything at least once.
It's just like
the tenet of your temple.
yeah, like a vegan when no one's looking. Quick chicken sandwich, you know,
Exactly.
just grab it. What is fallen?
Nothing important.
Oh, fair enough.
Things that Tim's playing with.
Yeah.
Zarthul, you take a puff of this and you almost like cough and splatter, and you're like, oh. But you're like, actually, it's a nice kind of feel, despite the look. I feel like with that low, you know. But you can decide where that goes from there.
Ooh. Okay. That was all right. Yeah.
It's nice stuff. No, if you ever find any, bring it down. I'll pay you good money for it. Run low.
That's a treasure.
All right.
I think my character's never seen like recreational drugs. Like I'm thinking this is just like some herbal medicine. This is the only kind of like. Do you feel better?
Do I feel better?
Do you feel better?
Do you feel better?
Sure, I feel better. I feel more relaxed. My, blood vessels are widening and I'm feeling chill. I assume that's what
We're back to
smoking's
chills
like.
after.
This sounds like a wonderful herbal medicine. I'll have to get my own. I'll have to get my own. patients.
Yes, good stuff.
Yes.
It's not that good.
No?
It was just a bit boring, a bit bland.
Speak up, young man. I can't tell what you're saying.
I said it's boring and bland.
I'll keep that to yourself, sonny.
We don't mean to offend you, good sir.
No.
Have you finished talking to the dwarf stoner yet?
We know where he went, but
Great,
we don't know
then let
why
us go.
he went. Is there anybody else who could tell us more about... I've forgotten his name.
Bomblebeard.
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 Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
That's what I'm thinking.
Not the first time I've had character names was trying to have character names that are a bit easy to remember this time.
Yeah.
But it's
And
so
you
hard.
went with Bumblebeard. Yeah, fair.
I don't think so. I don't think old Headbeard seen anything. He's got a little bit of a, slice and dice from the old goblins. He's not feeling so great, but he's all right.
Have you given him your quite clearly amazing herbal joint?
Yeah, he had a strong old puff and didn't sort it out. So serious stuff,
Yeah.
Doctor, you like to heal people. Perhaps you can do something for the man.
Oh, I can try indeed. Yes. So who am I?
It's this guy.
This guy. Who's this?
Headbeard.
Headbeard. Yeah,
He's
I don't
the
know about
one
Headbeard.
with
Have we met Headbeard?
No,
Not
Okay,
spoken
okay,
to
okay.
yet.
I
And
don't know
I
if I
have to
missed
come up with
something.
yet another voice.
Oh.
He's the guy with his guts hanging out, apparently. That's what he
yeah.
is.
What?
Well, probably not. But,
He's injured. He's hurt.
yeah, he's the injured guy.
Yes,
that
take
we
me to
just
this
learned
injured
about.
man. Perhaps I can help him. I can help him for you.
Sure, we'll go see Headbeard.
He's
whilst
so
we're helping
there
him-
where she's messing with the casting, but it's not working. We're not getting up.
I'm still refusing to accompany you. I'm standing tapping my foot next to the exit that we were told Bumblebeard went.
Not doing it. Hello, Headbeard.
Hello.
Hello. We heard that you might have been.
voice because I'm running out, so this is what we're doing now.
We heard that you might be injured post the last goblin attack, but we were also hoping that maybe you could tell us more about the motivations and something about Bumblebeard.
Bumblebeard?
Bumblebeard's motivations. He smokes and that's it. That's it. He's a pretty one-note guy.
Why not ask for a political discourse on the region while you're at it?
Why has he gone there?
Hand your essays in by Friday.
How are we going to find him?
We could start by searching.
I've been mostly resting since the swinging and the stabbing and oh god.
What's his favourite food? Perhaps we could take that too.
Should we take some grass with us, in case we encounter him? Can I
He
add it to my herbal kit?
He loves a good carrot. Give him just a carrot, he'll crunch in it. He loves it.
Why are you going Donald Trump? Sorry.
You just give him the biggest carrot.
If you give him this carrot.
It's not just a carrot, it's the best carrot. We've got the best carrots in.
American.
I know it's a carrot. So
Don't
good.
ever ever tell him this is anything but the best carrot.
When I came in and saw the carrot, I was like, wow, that's a good carrot. So people said, it's the best carrot I've ever seen. I agreed. Donald Trump now if you wanted to.
Anyways, if this guy doesn't know, should we head back to the direction that we believe he went in, Bumblebeard?
On the way, we should get a carrot, just in
yes,
case.
good idea.
Maybe a stick, and then we don't have a rope. We'll just take the carrot.
There'll be you've grappling hooked the carrot, and you've got that at the end of the rope.
Oh no,
Hang
I'm
on.
the grappling hook for actual use. Yes. But yes, okay, we'll take a carrot.
Well,
And we'll go.
if you know anything, and just he's kind of like tending to.
I mean, you're not tending to him, I take it.
I was going to, but then we associated.
Well, we tried our best. I'm sorry we couldn't tell him.
No. I heard social help. I see that you're quite injured here, sir. So I'll leave you some medicine for you to tend to yourself. Yeah, I hope you get better.
Concentrate on these crystals.
I like the crystal skulls, okay?
What is this? What kind of...
Take it once daily, okay? In the mornings,
really?
a big teaspoon, and you'll feel right as rain soon. It will stop the infection of your...
Hey, but infection?
You
When I live, Duck?
Yes.
You thought about that.
What's his prognosis?
It's not looking good.
What?
Nothing. I think
Speak louder.
you will be fine. You will be completely fine.
You'll live to a ripe old age.
Raw deception check.
Oh no.
6. Oh. It's like 8.
He also got 8. What does this look like?
It's
Probably can't size each other
I'm
up.
going to be
here.
honest with you. If you take the medicine, you have a better chance. That's all I can offer you right now.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate the help.
Well, I hope to see you again next time we're here. Probably.
I'm sure you'll be fine if you heard you're fighting dragons or whatever. So.
Oh no, we don't want to be fighting any dragons.
Well, you survived, so that's impressive.
Thank you for your help. We'll be on our way now, good sir.
Ooh, I helped. I haven't done that in years. Hooray!
You sound exactly like a Simpsons character.
I sound like
can't
Burn.
get it.
What's his name?
Which one it is?
It's Burn. It's Burn.
That's what was cooking my head. I can't take it seriously.
This is also not a character we particularly want to help with these Montgomery Burns. It's like,
It's not.
I'll have to reuse this voice again. I didn't know I had this in there.
I like it.
It'll come up again. Some dastardly character for more better use.
Alright, I'm
well then, shall we
start
go?
leaving them. With the carrot, of course. And
Why do you have this carrot?
well, apparently it's Bumblebeard's favourite food.
Right.
So perhaps we can tempt him out by holding a carrot.
I do believe this is
Adrian?
not a rabbit.
He's not. Yes, he's not a wild animal.
No, he's
I'm sure if we just ask him, he might, come.
But maybe he's scared like a wild animal.
Well, exactly. He keeps apparently
Well, in which
appearing
ca-
and fleeing.
In which case, I shall command him to come and approach us. One way or the other, we will rescue him, get him back here, and we can be done with this foolish quest.
I don't know if it seems foolish, but yes, of course.
I don't know.
By the way-
Cass seems to have become really pissed off by these dwarves. They're not nice people.
Cass is pissed off at most people, it seems. I don't know.
He gets a quest and gets pissed off.
I don't know whether that's Cass or whether that's me. I just keep putting things that's pissing Cass off in front of you guys. Have you guys equipped any of the? Because you took like a pickaxe, your grappling hook.
Yeah, that's the sword taken. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Cool. I just okay. If at any point you guys take it out into your hands or whatever, just let me know.
Okay.
Well, that's ominous.
It is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Have I picked up the haunted pickaxe of demons summoning?
Maybe it's best that I did get your sword and not pick up something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Let's go and look for
You have no
Bumblewang.
reason
By the way,
to.
this is what my sword looks like. I made a little short depiction of it.
Has it got a little sad face?
Yes.
Got a little faces and
That
handles.
is truly a short sword.
Yeah.
It's like a little dagger.
If you want to see.
This is where, if I can be bothered to edit it, I'll put a picture up on the screen. And if I haven't, I'm sorry, I could be bothered.
You know full well.
yeah, you cannot be bothered. Valid.
That's just whether I'll remember or forget is more the question.
I mean, I think you've already decided not to, because you're going to need to take a picture of it before you can put it up on screen.
Well, I would take a picture, but both my picture-taking devices are currently up on tripods.
Well,
I'll take it with my mind.
Someone
I'll
here
download that to
could
my
take a
computer
picture
and
You
then
might
I'll
not
flash
have a
it.
camera on your glasses.
What's
Good.
that?
I think
Oh,
you're
yeah, there's
forgetting
new
that
smart
these will be
glasses.
staying with you.
Oh, that's true. I will have it
yeah,
later.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can still take a picture then.
Great. Nonetheless, in character, yes, I'm starting to spelunk through whatever this
Cool.
this passageway is.
So I'll just draw this here just because it's easier. But yeah, we can always
There
write something
aren't
later.
any more columns.
You can see we've got what's this going to look like? Yeah, it's going to be like a little bit kind of like split apart. So you guys will be here. There'll be some various rocks, but it looks like there's some damage here as well, various things. But it's like a nice. It starts off as like a nice little corridor that comes out,
Zombie will go first.
but slowly it kind of falls into disrepair more and more so as you leave. It's not held up as well as the main supported room. And yeah, so you guys will be heading along.
It looks like we've come to a fork of some sort.
Yeah.
I say to the group.
A fork? I would never put a fork in front of you. I've never done that before. Like 5 times.
Are they both dark and we can't
You can give
Could I cast some light? And...
I've got
cast light.
light.
Okay.
Let's just assume that I've cast light already.
Yeah.
Sure. You'll
it
be able to
gets dark.
see kind of further down. You can see this one opens up a bit bigger. This one's kind of longer. You kind of see like a bit of like a cliff face here and some stuff.
Okay.
This one seems to tunnel down a bit more narrow.
Left.
Why?
I thought the right path was the right path.
Sometimes
The
on
right
left
is the
side.
right way.
I should say this is like still quite open around you guys. Like it's quite like tall as well, like vertically. There's kind of rock faces around like above and stuff.
I'm getting a feeling that left is the right way.
Perhaps we should call out for. Is it
Bumblebeard.
Bumbeard?
Bumbeard. Yeah.
He will not come if we call it that.
If we have headbeard, what's bumbeard?
Oh.
I mean, he's always got padding to sit down.
Put that in your
on,
mind.
Yeah.
No, right. Should we call out?
Let's
Yes,
call out.
yes.
Why not?
All right. I yell out, Bumblebeard.
Bumblebeard.
We want to help you, Bumblebee.
Help you. Help.
Stop cowering in the shadows, foolish man. Your friends are missing you.
Coward.
missing you.
Well,
We hear no response.
Yeah.
well,
To the left it is.
perhaps we should split the party and go both ways.
Yes?
Sure. I'm going left.
Well, I will go right.
I will go right with you.
Oh, good gosh. Do I have to go left too?
You don't have to.
Just leave him on his own. I mean, we've been here before as well, isn't it?
I will use my telepathic kind of connection to Bishop.
I will join you. It's not safe to go alone, Benedict.
Okay. Feel free to.
Just to you know.
Can we take Calamity Johnny?
Calamity Johnny.
Can we take Calamity Johnny?
Oh, it'll be very hard for me to give him instructions if I cannot see what he is doing.
That's okay.
So I think for 4 minutes now, I can maintain a psychic connection with you,
Okay.
and you can
Cool.
also speak to me.
Yeah.
Right, well, we
In a language that
opens
we
out.
Can you guys give me? Let's see.
That is also in game.
Yeah.
True of
give
the
me-
zombie, I'm afraid. I have to command him. He's a very basic undead.
Aw.
You guys give me dexterity saving throws. All you
Which
guys.
ones?
All 4 of you.
All of us.
Sure.
Dirty 20.
15.
18.
Ooh.
15,
11.
18, 11.
15.
Oh, I got 20.
Oh, you got 20. 15, 20, 18, 11. Okay.
There's that look.
You hear kind of like rocks kind of collapsing behind you guys as this kind of landslide occurs.
Also a split.
Oh, no.
And rocks collapse down behind. You don't know whether it's either echoing or something or what, but lots of just rocks have just collapsed down behind you guys.
Gosh, stop.
We'll deal with the two parties separately here, for reasons. So, who I deal with first?
Roll for it.
Roll for it.
Odds it's Team Zarthul, evens it's Team Othello. Team Zarthul, that'll be us.
Okay, cool. Just give me a second.
Seems fair to randomise it with a d20.
Could you guys, could one of you two roll me a dice and tell me the result? Doesn't matter. I just want to know odds or evens. You'll be odds, Tom.
Odds.
Your odds.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
Odds. Made the odds be forever enough.
Very good.
I started rewatching Hunger Games, so that's in my
Okay.
head.
Keep that to yourself.
Oh,
Ooh, just him.
this isn't fair.
Tell me when you read through
It's
it.
in secret
DM
notes.
sending notes. Oh. It is quite fun when you give notes to people and see how paranoid everyone gets.
Everyone loves a secret note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad that we've got Calamity.
Can you guys also roll me so I'll know for the future? Tim, you'll be odds.
What am I rolling?
What
I
would you?
rolled
Oh,
three.
okay, it'll be you, Tim. But I'll give that to you later.
Okay.
Do you understand, Tom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's
it's
for
like
you
a
for now.
secret. Is this a secret mission?
So we'll start with you guys because that's what we rolled. So you guys hear all this rocks collapsing behind you, and you look amongst yourselves as you're talking.
I look Zarthul in the eye, I look Calamity Johnny in the eye. Calamity Johnny does not look back.
It's vacant.
You also see Benedict there.
Oh. Did you not go the other way? You followed us after all. I thought you said you were going down the left.
No, I decided to come with you after all. Like you said, the righteous path is the right way.
So you have abandoned the good doctor.
I wouldn't say that I've abandoned the good doctor.
But we are all here and the doctor is not.
Can
That's
I inspect him closely?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'll just remove this for now. Just
Because I did, see him go down a different passage, and now he's suddenly turned up. I've rolled.
Listen. I had to jump out of the way of the boulders. And this was the direction that I landed. I didn't intend to come this way. I just happened to come this way.
There now, you see, that is perfectly believable.
Okay. But what about the doctor?
I don't know what happened to them. For all I'm expecting them to come straight behind me.
Well,
Doctor!
we'll turn around
Doctor!
and make a show of seeing the massive filled-in passageway.
Doctor!
I want to touch the filled-in passageway just in case.
Yeah.
Is it solid?
it seems to be to you. It seems like
I thought you said
solid
you
rock.
want to touch Benedict.
Well, no.
Oh.
See if
It's
he's
the
real.
loincloth.
See
It's
if
the
he's real.
loincloth that does it. Well then, let us continue. We appear to have another... we have another decision to make.
Yes. But shouldn't we try to get through the blocked passageway to find the doctor?
That does not seem practical.
Maybe if we continue going round, the path will meet up. That seems relatively logical.
I look at you in slight surprise. That is correct. That is logical. Who are you and what have you done with Dr. Bishop Cosington?
At that point, we'll switch over to the other side. So here you go, Tim. You understand?
I've read those words.
Cool. So the two of you, as you hear all this rock collapsing behind you, you kind of dive out the way, and I think then you take a little bit of damage, just like some rocks. You roll me a d4. I think you roll quite low on your saving throw. Yeah. So 3 bludgeon damage, you get kind of hit by various rocks. And you guys look amongst yourselves to see if you're okay or such, as you would react.
What? Are you okay? Benedict, are you in one piece?
I got a few graces, but Jesus.
Okay, it's good. Jeez. Ooh. I hope the others made it all right.
I really hope so.
Well, I am fine, thank you.
Hello?
Well, hello there. Didn't you
Hello.
go around the other side?
No.
Well, where's Calamity Joe? He's always with you, isn't he?
No.
He didn't join you for this?
No.
Anyway, are you okay?
He must have been
Yeah,
crushed
good.
by rocks.
Oh.
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 And that is very tragic.
Oh. I'm
I
really
was
sad
really
now.
fond of him. I thought of him like
He's a close
a
friend.
son, a brother even.
A brother from another mother.
Just a small green one with funny ears.
Yeah.
Sure, a likeness there.
Oh, we will have a ceremony and a service for him when we are out of this mess.
Okay. The main thing is that you're okay.
We must
What about
put his
Zarthul?
spirit to rest.
Yeah.
Oh, he was probably crushed too.
What?
Uh,
Zarthul?
No way.
No,
Wait.
not that pirate man.
Well, why? You witnessed this happen?
Did you
Well,
see?
yes, I only just escaped myself by the skin of my teeth.
Can I look him up and down to see if he's got any scratches or any marks on him?
You can give me an investigation check.
Ooh.
18.
You would probably see that he looks completely
19.
fine, no scratches or anything. A bit of dust, but otherwise,
I kind of
spick and span.
give like a little look to Othello. I was like,
And what is this look for?
for me to know and you to find out.
You don't seem
But
to.
we do not keep secrets from each other.
You don't seem too upset that Zarthul died.
Yeah.
Oh, I never cared for him very much anyway.
I
Come
just
on, we have to find this bumble bum.
Who?
Whatever the person we are looking for is.
Can you tell me what race this person is?
Some sort of... I was not paying attention.
Benedict, something doesn't seem right about this guy.
I think we may have a imposter on us.
Don't let on that we know.
Agreed.
We'll switch back over to the other group.
I'm interested in detecting thoughts on
I say, we don't even know
this
Bumble
fellow
Bumble's name
who's
anyway. It's not in the way.
a surprise addition to our party.
Yeah, you can detect thoughts. So is that a saving throw?
Yeah, let me remind myself, or yourself actually, because it'll be you, won't it?
Again, if I can be bothered to, I'll edit a picture of those notes onto the screen.
No, so I actually learn its surface thoughts automatically.
Okay.
But I can, as an action, attempt to probe deeper, which I will.
Ooh.
Okay.
That gives you a wisdom saving throw.
So
Sorry, probe.
I will do the wisdom save for you just because. Okay. Do you learn whether it's... Well, I guess you wouldn't then... Yeah, I guess you wouldn't.
So
You're not able to go further in, but you can at least see surface level stuff, as you said. So I guess you would see maybe...
Wait, don't you still have the psychic connection with me?
No, with me. He's still got a psychic connection with me.
That is interesting, yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what that look? Okay, I'll at least tell you the surface thoughts of this person in front of you. You're seeing they're probably eyeing up the cliff edge, kind of like thinking, I should be deep enough, yeah. And kind of like you can see these like surface thoughts of kind of eyeing you up, kind of trying to figure out your capabilities.
Right. What do you mean? That should be deep enough.
What are you talking about?
What you're thinking of?
Oh, will that be deep enough? I'm thinking getting into the mind of Bumblebeard. Would this be deep enough to hold that individual?
I message you telepathically.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Ooh.
But I'm
point.
messaging.
Yeah. I'm Bishop Benedict Buzzington, you
No, I didn't say it. Oh, right. This is so responsible.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
I don't know who I'm communicating with.
You probably would know that you're communicating with a different. I feel like you would know.
I feel maybe. Yeah.
I don't know how it works. Like, do you know where the mind is,
I mean,
or is it just?
Can't remember
you're
it said
connected
anything like
to
that.
it?
It's a source. It's an aberrant sorcerer thing.
I guess, is it just a telepathic connection, or is it a telepathic plus
exactly.
spatial connection?
Well, I think detect thoughts works that way, but I don't know about this one.
I'll let you decide.
I'll read what it says and just see if it feels like that. but sorry, I've lost it. I don't mind. Sonic spells. Telepathic speech. You can form telepathic connection. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically within a number of miles, and to understand, you must know the language that the other knows. It doesn't say anything about knowing where they are, so I don't think it's
Okay, I guess.
So,
Yeah, I guess you'd hear like the connection, but you wouldn't know if that was...
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, so I get a response. I'm Bishop Benedict, whatever. Yeah.
I also say, is Kaz with you?
Yes. Yes, Kaz is with me.
Because I'm with Othello and Kaz is with me. Did he... I'm very confused right now.
Well, you're confused because Kaz has told you that I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
that's a very good point.
Yeah.
I can still hear his voice.
I can still hear it.
It's like he's in the room.
I'm here, you idiot.
Are you alive?
Yes.
Are you sure this is not a ghost?
I'm not a
Are you
ghost.
sure? 100% positive.
Why are you thinking about why the chasm is so deep?
What chasm?
This is awesome. Your telepathy has totally broken this one.
I should say, because I forgot about Ironhand, I'll say he's probably staying with the dwarves and carrying a catch up.
Sure.
So you guys have wandered off just to...
What chasm? I've just got hit by some boulders, and the Kaz is here, and he's telling me you're dead, but I'm speaking to you right now, and I'm really confused. So Kaz is with you,
Yes.
and
We
you're
have
alive.
not had this conversation.
What?
I speak out loud now to the imposter.
While this is going on, what's been happening as you've been having this conversation in your mind?
Yeah. What's been happening?
Yeah.
I've just been staring at this imposter.
Staring him down.
Have they been doing anything?
I kind of
Have you given me any signals?
who am I playing?
Yeah.
Currently, you're playing this right now,
I'm playing
this
this.
side.
Kaz, come here.
Kaz,
Okay.
don't go
Okay,
there. Kaz.
but why not?
Kaz, come here.
I don't trust this Bishop Benedict fellow.
Well, I have never trusted him.
Well, I've always been so kind and trusted. I've always thought of you as a good friend, Kaz.
Who are you?
I am Kaz.
No, who are you?
I am.
I'm doing the limbo.
Well, looks like Benedict to me. You might even be able to... I just thought about this. Can you clip it onto the... I don't know if that would help.
Ooh.
You can clip it on like that as well.
Like a pizza box.
Yeah. Did you order a map?
I
In the middle of
am.
the dungeon.
Yeah, useful.
I am Benedict.
I just conversed with Benedict, and he says that he's speaking to Kaz and the doctor right now.
Well, I am speaking to Kaz
But where's the doctor?
on the other side. I'm completely confused. What are you talking about?
I'm having this conversation with the imposter out loud.
Yeah. This is I'm speaking as the imposter.
Okay. Well, where's the doctor then?
Well, on the other side, you idiot.
How can you be having a conversation with them?
I'm not having a conversation with them. I'm having a conversation with you right here, right now.
Did you hit your health on the head, Zarthul?
I think Zarthul's got a bit crazy.
I have a psychic connection to
Psychic,
Bishop
blah,
Benedict,
blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
but not this Bishop Benedict.
Well, what other Bishop Benedict would there be?
The one who was
Exactly.
on the other path.
This is the righteous path. Come here, come, Kaz, please.
Oh, very well. What is it you want to show me?
Do you think this is deep enough for Bumblehead?
Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Same, to be honest.
What do you mean deep enough? If he's fallen in there, he's obviously dead.
Not necessarily. I kind of lean down. Bumblehead. Bumblehead, are you down there?
Well, he's either not down there or he is down there and he is dead.
You have a look.
Don't have a look, Khas.
I trust your eyesight more than I trust mine.
You have never trusted me like that before.
Well, I'm trusting you now. Don't break it.
I'll tell you what. Is he close to the edge?
I mean, both of us are. Yeah.
Well, I mean, is Bishop close to the edge?
Yes.
I might try moulding earth underneath him, if that's okay.
Yeah, you do what you want.
Yep, I'll try and excavate some earth underneath him.
Cool. Give me well, I guess I'll roll it because it's different. Okay. So what is this? I think that's an 18. Let me get that. I mean, I'm just getting up the stats of Bishop Benedict because I have them online. Oh, they're actually better. Okay, unnatural 20. So you feel the soil moving underneath you as it's shoved out, but you're nimbly able to. You're very dexterous. You're able to nimbly get out of the way.
What on earth?
What is happening?
Zarthul!
See, I'm on the other side. I'm next to it, so...
He's an imposter.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say this?
I'm speaking to the other Bishop Benedict.
I am the only Bishop Benedict. I think you're going insane, Zarthul. Have we hit one of... I don't... Hey, look, Zarthul. Are you okay?
I am perfectly fine.
Are you 100% sure? Because you seem to be going quite insane
absolutely
here.
Fine.
Kaz, you've got to back me on this. These guys going completely mad.
How is it that you believe this man is an
I
imposter?
initiated a psychic telepathic.
He can't do that.
I can.
I think he can. He was talking about it. Yes.
Well, surely. A psychic, if you can't see the person.
I spoke to them and they said that they were speaking to two people. Well, to one person who is not here.
I'll move you guys over to the other conversation now. So the two people can move over there. So you probably would just have had this mental conversation with Zarthul.
I'm alive.
Well, so can you tell me, how did Zarthul die?
I do not know.
Well,
But he obviously got crushed because he was right behind me and is no longer here.
Well then.
Well, shall we get on with things then?
Have you heard anything else from Zarthul?
He's alive. He's on the other side. He's with Khas and apparently me. So
Do please lead the way.
I don't trust this Khas.
But there's two of you as well.
I know how to get him. Cashew.
What? No, I already ate, thank you.
That's brilliant! That is brilliant! I love that. That is so well played. Absolutely played. That's great. I love that.
Straight to the point.
Yeah. You go first.
Well, if you insist.
I do insist.
But I thought you were the natural leader of the group.
I am. I think your fellow would agree with that.
Yes, but you should lead the way, good sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
please do lead the way, my good sir.
Well, this way then.
This will open up into a little bit of a thing, and then a little path that goes this way. Tim, your is a this kind of slopes down.
Like a little bit or like a slide kind of?
I mean, no, it's like
my-
trekkable. Like you can go, but it's is downwards type thing. So that's to go a little bit deeper into the cave.
As we get into this slightly wider room, I'll sort of
And
go.
what was this again? Sorry.
Oh, no, you don't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't see it.
It's of no relevance, except that as I come into the room, I'll give a bit of a, oh my goodness, and I will rush over to here. Come quickly, Bumblebum is down here. He's fallen.
Keep your distance.
Yeah.
Approach.
I kind of see.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, go, shout his name then. Shout his name.
Bumblebum.
I push.
You both at the same time.
Took about 3 heads.
I do not trust that.
Yeah, make shove at the athletics. If you're contesting, well, I guess I'll be. Well, you can roll me the d20. I feel like, but I'll figure out its stats.
Oh no.
20.
It's +0.
Oh, 19 then.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
So
I've never been
pretty
happier.
close though.
I never would have been happier to roll like a 1 at that point. But
Did you try to push Khas off the cliff? You get a good push in on him, but he almost like grabs your arm, or however you think this works out, and
I said, Othello, help me, help me!
Can I grab and save him?
I'm
Trying
trying
to save him. Oh, is he
trying to
tumbling
push
it?
him.
Oh.
yeah, Khas is like,
come and help save me.
I thought he was tumbling down.
Yeah,
so I
you're-
misinterpreted that.
no, so Khas is
dragging
actually
him
Othello, help me! He's gone mad. He's trying to kill me.
Khas got pushed, but he was completely able to get out of the way, but has grabbed onto Benedict's arm to stop him from being pushed off.
Okay.
But they're both like dancing on the cliff edge here.
Where?
He's gone mad. Help!
Gosh.
Help me, Othello, help me!
So, calm down.
No,
calm down.
help me! He's trying to kill me.
Let go of each other. Please.
I try and further grapple him.
He's trying to kill me. I don't dare let go of him. I'll be down. I'll fall.
I try and grapple
Sure,
him.
give me contested athletics again.
Ah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, again.
Why am I pulling out the biggest rolls of the night when I'm...
Well, you do
Oh,
win here, so you do
man.
grapple him just about. You just barely overpower him and get him into a grapple, into like a whatever you want, like a
Yeah, I kind of
get behind him.
get behind him, put his arms behind his back.
Hold him down. We'll ask him some questions.
Help! Quickly! I'm scared.
No. I want to ask you some questions. So you've been suspicious.
Very.
Very suspicious.
Less suspicious somehow than this man trying to kill me?
Well, he isn't trying to kill you. He's just.
He just tried to push me over a cliff.
I was going in for a hug.
Regardless, we've heard that you're on the other side.
I nearly was on the other side. If this madman had succeeded in pushing me off the cliff with his cock and bull story of giving me a hug, when have you ever seen this man give me a hug?
That's besides the point.
Is it though?
Listen, we need to kill him.
Benedict, we can't kill him.
Kill me?
What if part of him is real?
There's nothing real about this. He thinks a cash.
Regardless, I'm against killing. Benedict, we don't have to kill him.
Give me the sword.
It's my sword now. Benedict, no.
Listen, this whatever it is not Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
This is fraudulent. This is an impersonator.
Search your
You don't
feelings.
deserve to die for fraud.
Search your feelings, Dr. Othello. You know this not to be true.
No.
For
I
all
believe
we-
you
for
may
all
be a
we know-
fraud.
for all
I
we know,
don't
he's trying to
trust
kill
you.
us.
However, I don't think we should kill him.
For all we know, he's trying to kill us.
There's only one person who's tried to kill someone here, and that's you.
Why are you trying to kill us?
I am not trying to kill you.
He's trying to kill us.
You are listening to this madman. He is the imposter.
I'm going insane. Contacts are full on the other side.
And at that, we'll switch over to the other side again. This is the last thing I want to do today. So as soon as it's resolved, we'll finish. But this is funny to me.
Zarthul.
Just gaslighting everyone in the circle.
You're the imposter, no. You're the imposter.
Let me remind myself how certain things work, because I might want to do something. I want to cast suggestion on the imposter to ask.
Is that a wisdom save?
It is indeed a wisdom save, yes.
Roll me a d20.
It's a 15.
Well, it looks like a fail.
I got an 8.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Although, if he can't be charmed, then he's immune. But I'm going to suggest.
Oh, it actually. Okay. It does have immunity to. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Never mind then.
This is a brilliant idea if I check the stat block. I mean,
It needs a
Benedict.
charm.
Go
Well,
on.
I'd suggest, nonetheless, whether it works or not, that they reveal who they are.
Did you just try and cast a spell on me, Zarthul?
Yes,
Why would you do such a
which
thing?
I will promptly mark off. Because you are not Bishop Benedict at all.
I am Benedict, thank you.
I should say you do get a feeling as you try to cast it, like it's not like they managed to resist it. It's like it bounced off,
Yes.
type thing.
Okay, I've kind of lost all ways around this. I'm just going to Eldritch Blast him now.
Wow. Okay, brutal.
Yes, well,
Kaz,
Roll to hit.
roll to hit.
Kaz, this guy is going insane.
You say as.
You'll potentially get hit.
Yeah, I was going to say you'll probably get interrupted.
Blast bolts at
2
you.
seconds before it.
That's a 7
Can
plus.
I make a, as this guy,
It's a
can I make a
14,
perception
actually.
check
It's a
knowing that
14.
this guy
14
is
Yeah, which
he's
might
going to
not hit.
probably try and kill
does
me?
just hit. What was that, sorry?
Can I make a perception check? Because I know this guy is going to try and kill me. He's just trying to suggest, like, I know he's just trying to, like, cast a spell on me.
I'm trying
He's-
to peacefully get you to.
Yeah, he's going to. Can he make a perception check?
So you're trying to figure out. You can give me an insight check about whether you think he's going to hit you.
Yeah.
So roll me a d20, and it'll be a +1. Actually, no, +3.
That's a crit.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
So you can figure out he's going to attack you, but you have been attacked before. So you're like, you think, right, he's going to go for me any second now, and at that, a bolt hits you right in the chest. So what was the damage?
No, I haven't rolled it yet. It was 6.
Is there any chance that I could have maneuvered myself towards
Towards Khas.
Oh my god.
Surely with a 20 crit on his
Yeah.
insight, he must have been able to do something.
Give me an acrobatics check. You try to leap towards Cass, but it directly hits you in the chest and you take some damage. And and your form kind of dissipates at the strike, and this kind of weird texture of like scales and reflecting light kind of appears where the strike is, and then slowly reforms back into whatever coloring was there on his chest before, wherever you hit him.
Can I roll to see if I spot this?
Yes, anyone can roll perception for that.
I'll join in.
21.
Well, I don't.
You can-
I've rolled 6. So.
Cass, you 100% see that. And
Okay. Well, that's resolved me because that's something
Very
odd,
suspicious, isn't it?
I go to strike him, assuming I'm allowed to do this, or what's the plan?
Yeah.
On seeing this obviously unnatural thing, that will, resolve things in my mind, and I will go to kill him to death. Can I attack him?
You can, but we'll move over to the other side because that'll probably be full-on combat there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got you grappled.
Yeah. And I'm pleading for my life. I'm pleading for you to hear reason.
Yeah. Give me my sword, Othello.
Don't do it, Othello! You'll be violating your principles. How could you possibly assist someone in killing someone else?
He's got a point. Benedict, I'm sorry. Benedict, I can't kill this man. I can't enable you to kill whatever this is.
I try and...
Good, now we should
sleight
rise
of
up and
hand.
strike against this imposter.
I try and I kind of have your wrists in one hand and try and take one of the sword in the other one.
A one-handed
You did that
pickpocket while
against me. You
restraining
did that
someone.
against me.
You're trying to break free.
Yeah, I'm absolutely trying to break free. At all
Cool.
points.
So, can you roll me athletics? Can you also roll me
15.
athletics, but with disadvantage because you're reaching for the sword? But we'll see.
Never mind. No need to run on the die. Wow.
I guess can't get lower than that. You throw him off really easily out of the grapple, not off the cliff.
That's it.
Well, he's got-
That'll be brutal.
Well, it is a nat 1. So I do think you Benedict get thrown up and fall over next to the cliff edge. But you do have your sword in hand. And Cass, you're able to get to your feet, having thrown him back off.
Quickly! And I will go to try and push him off.
No!
You're sort of grabbing my hand.
yeah.
I'm shoving with my... Well, yeah.
In WWE, he's holding onto the top rope, but you're trying to kick him off.
My cat tries to strength. I'm like, no, Kaz, no. Can I?
But you tried to kill me.
Cast blindness on him.
You can?
Yes.
What is that? A constitution saving throw?
Saving throw, yeah.
Yes. So.
It's a +2 to that.
No! Why? Why have I rolled a 19, a 17, and an 18 when playing as this guy? Unbelievable.
This is totally in line with you, Tim, and your luck.
Oh.
You tried to...
I'm so sorry.
What does this look like as you try to cast and weave the spell?
I'm looking at him like...
And
his response is just...
his mind just blocks you out and throws it off.
Well, what did you do that for?
Can I try and trip him?
So is he hanging on?
I feel like this might also turn into initiative, but I kind of want to see this all resolved. Can you guys roll me initiative just so I know the order of things?
Oh.
God.
Oh.
20,
16.
16.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Is that
Right at the tip of the top. Initiative.
0.
It's not. It's in the skills.
7.
Okay, so, I'll let you do something first then. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to shimmy around Dr. Othello and try and shove her into Bishop
Cool.
Benedict,
Give me,
so they'll both tumble off the...
Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics, I think.
Fuck the heck! That's him!
What is this?
Oh!
Please tell me you rolled well.
Yeah, 18.
Oh, thank God.
18.
I was going to say, can I play bad guys all the time, please?
Yeah.
I'm just be the most destroyer of worlds. Can't fail.
You do run our Strahd campaign, so Yes, well, your strength does have a +0, so yes, just about. You try to shove Othello into Benedict, and as you maybe start to move Othello a bit, you're able to slip out of the grip and get to the side.
Okay, can I try...
Well, next it will be Benedict, unfortunately.
I'll try and get up.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Can you give me athletics or acrobatics?
Wait,
You jump to your feet. You know,
It's
there's
just like
people on the back.
fourth tonight.
I know, so many crits.
I'm glad
All
you're
these high
not
rolls.
rolling those.
Yeah.
Jump to your feet neatly, and what are you going to do?
I try and sprint towards him and try and like rugby tackle him
Nice.
to the floor.
Yeah.
Interesting technique, though.
In a loincloth, yeah.
Give me-
Definitely enjoying being rugby tackled by a mostly naked man.
So you're trying to like grapple him, you're trying to attack him.
Which is like I'm putting all my might into my shoulder.
It's an unarmed strike with his shoulder.
Yeah.
Cool.
No,
So
no.
roll me an attack roll. I think monks are proficient with improvise, like hands and stuff. So yeah.
In fairness, that's, I guess, immediately counterbalances the 20. but-
Jump to feet, rush, and you
A
jump
trip.
at him, and you just trip and fall flat on your face.
I'm back on the floor.
But you're
And you drop your map.
And we'll go to Othello now.
No helping.
As you watch this comedy of errors play out in front of you. Do you want to roll an insight against me for when I shoved you?
Okay. Uh, 10.
Just thinking, you probably you've noticed that Kaz is like fairly slightly built and slender, but there was quite a lot of force behind that attempted shove.
I already don't trust you in character. Can I...
Push him.
I've got no strength. I mean, that's a strength. Can I try push him?
Yay!
Okay.
So that'd be athletics against
You are pushing me
athletics or acrobatics.
towards the edge.
I can't just.
or-
I want to push you to the ground.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
I will contest with yay!
Well, we'll see.
Oh, -1 as well.
Oh, Nelly.
So unfortunately, you kind of pull them back and forth, but again, Cass is able to break out the tussle. It's quite a back and forth. It goes back to Cass.
I think I'm going to lose patience at this point with all the argy-bargy, and I'm just going to start wailing on the guy in front of me on the floor with advantage.
Yes,
Just gonna
sure.
lose it.
I'll tell you, so you can roll d20s and I'll tell you what it.
That's a 3 or a 12. 12.
So that's an 18, I think, to hit.
Hit.
And that will be a d6. That's
5.
9 damage. 9.
So yeah,
Cool. Then it will go to.
Try and get up again.
Sure, yeah, you get up. Half your speed.
you have to roll for it.
Okay. And then I grab my trusty sword. Actually, no.
Can I chuck you the sword?
And I grab the sword.
Oh, you've already got it.
I kind of chuck you the sword.
All that effort.
And I go for a flurry of blows on this guy's skull.
Yep, go ahead.
Ooh. I think we should just give up at this point.
Rolls.
Ooh.
So is that your So you do the main attack, and then this is your flurry of blows, which means you get 3 attacks in total, and your main one and then 2 little side ones, right?
Yeah.
So that will hit.
So that hits as a 14.
It'll be a 19 or
It
something.
will be higher, but either way,
Okay.
yeah.
You add your
Dex.
proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier.
It's
so
like
yeah,
a normal hit, but with fists,
So, yeah.
isn't it? So it's like a
19.
D.
Yeah, so
So it'd be a D4 plus whatever for damage.
I think I'm going to roll the next one.
Sure, yeah, do it in one go.
no.
No, damn. Does but at least do one more
D4
damage.
plus Dex.
Yeah.
6.
6 damage. Cool. You land you do a lot of punches, and while it seems Khas seems to be quick and dodges out the way of most of the punches, when you do land a blow, it seems to really like send him back like winded. It seems to have done quite a large number that blow. Then we'll go to Othello.
Finish it.
And again, as you've done this blow, you see the same kind of ripple effect, this kind of like shiny black, kind of like scales kind of reflect light and then morph back.
Question.
Yeah.
Do I recall this same kind of glistening from the...
Give me a history check.
Oh.
But does your character?
Yes.
Marvellous.
You've seen this before?
Yes. Do you remember when I fainted and I went whoosh into the water? I saw this creature.
In the water?
Yeah. Well, it was dead, but whatever this is not Khas.
What do you do, Othello?
I'm really moral dilemma here.
Yeah.
Can I just chicken out and give the sword back to...
There's
But
like no
then
one
it
wants
would go
the
back to
sword.
you. Okay.
You could give me the sword.
I don't want a sword.
Do you have any like
I tried
spells to
to-
restrain or debuff? Or
I do have debuff, but what is that going to be much use here?
it might be. If you got like Bane or something else,
I do a bane,
it's
yeah.
up to you.
Command.
Come on, jump off the cliff.
Okay.
Come on,
You could-
jump.
Spots.
That wouldn't work for command, but you could command me to kneel or something, or drop.
Yeah. Can't do anything that's gonna hurt you.
Can't do anything that obviously damages, like obviously against their self-interest.
Okay. I'll cast bane.
Cool.
Yep, that's a saving throw, I believe. Was it charisma?
9, so probably a fail.
I don't think it's
What
fail.
do
So
I
it's,
do?
it's you succeed,
Okay.
and that means any saving throws or attack rolls are going to have
Minus a d4.
minus a
So you
d4.
made it more harder for me to hit.
We'll then move from this over to the other 5 going on.
Right.
Can you guys roll me initiative in this?
Yeah. Was Kaz next to?
Kaz was next to
Yes.
the dude. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get.
Yeah. I've got 5 from my initiative, so
Okay.
I'll sit back and wait for everyone to
I
have a
rolled
go.
an 11.
Oh, for
11.
fuck's sake.
Are you rolling crap still?
How are you? You can't be lower than me.
I
Oh
rolled a
dear.
4.
Okay.
Okay, well, you've been blasted in the chest, and it's really it's done a lot of damage to you. But you're still going. What do you do? You're next to.
Can you give me a bit more information on what this can do?
As much as you might expect.
You probably hit things with. Yeah.
You can hit things.
Doesn't
You
have any
can
magic.
read thoughts. You can. That's about it, really. You can change shape and stuff.
Read my thoughts.
Suspect they'll be aggressive.
I try and grab Kaz
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and push him closer to the cliff.
So
All right,
grappling.
athletics.
I'll use acrobatics to contest with a whole 11.
I
That's
rolled
11 as well. So I think when you both get 11,
But it's
It
whatever
doesn't.
bonuses.
so again?
Does he have any?
No, +0 for grapple. So that means if you both get the same, then I think it fails. But it's so close. You're grabbing, you're pulling back and forth, and you're
Well, I was.
any man's contest
Okay.
here.
Yeah. Oh.
We will then go to Cass. You've been
Well, now you show your true colours, whatever you are, creature.
Mr. Benedict, you have just tried to kill me.
I have done no such thing, but you are most certainly trying to kill me. Now die! I'm going to cast, where is it? Primal Savagery, which is the combat melee cantrip.
Yeah, sure.
Dear. That is a 11.
Unfortunately, 11 does not hit
Damn it.
as you claw away. If that is all, move to Zarthul.
No, it is not all.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action
Ooh.
to command whatever he's called. What's it called? Calamity Johnny.
Calamity Johnny.
Calamity
Save the
Johnny
day.
is going to step back and take a running, just run straight at you with the
I love
attempt
the
to
deal.
try and knock
You grab
you
you
over.
both jumping off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. That, yeah. Straight run.
Sacrifice.
What is it?
Actually, no, he's just going to body check. He's not going to grab you.
Okay.
He's just going
You
to
sure?
run. Yeah, he's going to run and body check, a bit like an American football, tackle.
Take him down.
No, well, push him, knock him over the cliff
Sure.
edge.
Give me
If-
athletics contested again. I don't know what the zombies.
I wrote down the zombie stats in
Ooh,
anticipation of
smart.
this.
5.
10.
Yep, that's just a 5. So yep, you succeed.
Great. Can I push him as far as a run of 10 feet plus a body check will do?
Yeah, I think that would take him to the cliff. Well, so a push I think is 5 feet, but you also had the run up. So I think you'd literally be teetering on the edge. You'd be like,
Well, that changes my turn. I was going to do Dissonant Whispers, but if he's that close to the edge, let's do another mold earth and see if we can
yeah.
Oh, nice.
finish the job.
Give
Double
me
team.
a
Double
dexterity
team.
saving throw. Ooh, that's a 13.
His DC's 15, I believe.
Well, I know it's not. It's a
Oh.
cantrip that just
Yes, but we're,
activates. I know how you do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
but we'll
Oh,
say it's your
okay.
normal DC.
Oh, in which case it's 15.
Describe as
Super
crumbles
cool.
underneath him.
yeah,
I don't know whether he changes form as he kind of tumbles off the edge.
probably.
Tries to, get better grip or
Almost-
something or whatever.
I'm just so I'm gonna loosen the gravel underneath him and maybe cause some of it to fall down the hole as he kind of tries
Why?
to scratch.
And
And
you kind
serve
of
you right.
change into different shapes, almost in panic, trying to turn to something that's going to help you. But you see all sorts of different forms appear of dwarves, of elves.
See,
of
now
whatever.
I'm leaning over,
And then-
watching it happen on the way down.
And
I want to
cast
watch
mold
him
earth
impact.
again. Great.
Do I see him impact, or is he just
That
outside?
disappears into the darkness.
What a shame. Good job, Johnny.
Good, Johnny.
If you continue this,
Did you get a pat on the head?
no,
I think he
Kaz.
deserves it.
I mean, he might deserve it. You could give him a pat on the head, but Kaz would not pat his zombie minion on the head. I'm afraid the brain just went over the cliff, Johnny.
Sad
I
zombie
think
sounds.
that was an imposter, Kaz.
I think so too.
What do you think?
If it wasn't, I'd be very upset with you.
Well,
Well, clearly, because I saw his flesh ripple
Oh, right. I didn't.
when
see
you
that.
struck it with that
Yes.
blast that I did
But-
not recognize.
I spoke to the real Bishop Benedict, and he's also got an imposter.
Oh, then we should make haste to try and help. Do you know where they are?
But they went down
This
the
is a-
other path.
Blocked end, by the way. It's not another path. Oh, is that Kathy? Wonder why she's
Oh man,
R.I.P.
just been upstaged by a zombie. The zombie goblin was more effective than me in combat.
We'll switch over to. Also, when I heard Ivan sneeze, and I thought it was funny because it was like the final impact of going over the cliff. And this will finish this up. So.
Hey, Catherine.
So I just saw Andy in the front as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
And
really.
the quiz.
Like cats, Andy.
Andy, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's funny. That's two things. Kind of talking about something else as well, about like colleague she works with being the mother of someone we knew back down south, which is just so random. Anyways, so top initiative is Khas.
Khas thing. So Khas thing is, I'm going to say Khas thing had telepathy going on with his mate, so he knows his mate's just died. So he's going to abandon all pretense of being Khas, and just a change is going to wash over him to that scaly, reflective, whatever, and he's going to sort of. Have you ever seen Warhammer? Oh, there we are. We get a picture now. Yeah, that.
Why is it?
You seen like.
Why is it what? Is that a thought that needs to stay in the head?
How would?
Dr. Othello doesn't think that anyway.
Okay, good.
He's a pure man.
Unlike you.
Unlike
That's what you just said.
Yeah. So yeah, I've just abandoned all that, and I'm gonna like swing at Dr. Othello because he just tried to do something to me.
I was kind. I
Kind.
tried to blind me.
I could have killed you. I showed you mercy.
Die, thing! I'm just going to attack with 17, I guess, if it was plus 6.
Oh,
Hits.
It's that Constitution, I guess.
It's
It's
AC.
AC.
Okay, yeah, just.
Yep. Roll the d6 plus 4.
10.
So that's 10 damage.
Maximum damage, I guess.
Slapped
You know,
and bludgeoned.
being in its proper form, it's more effective. It can actually fight effectively now.
We'll then move to Benedict.
I flurry
Change
of
my mind.
blows.
Yeah.
I flurry of blows. This
Go ahead.
thing.
Roll with 3.
That's a hit.
Yep.
That's a hit. Have you got? It's like a key point to do flurry of blows,
Yeah.
right?
I think he's used up 2.
Okay.
Because he has 2 at level 4, so I think you've used up all your key. I believe that's how much it works.
I don't know that much, but
I'm
I
not
do know.
certain.
And that hits.
All I knew
So
was that
that's
flurry of
gonna be
blows wasn't something you could use every
3
round all the time.
3d4 plus
Plus
your
3 lots of your
dex.
dex mod.
Yeah.
Which is
3.
3.
Nice.
And 9.
So 3d4 plus 9. Well, this is going to be good.
4.
13. It's 15. 17.
Cool. 17 damage. Yes, so describe without... You can choose whether to... Well, yeah, describe knocking him to the point of...
Unconsciousness?
Yeah, with that kind of damage. Like knocking him to the ground, like incapacitating type thing.
I see my good friend Othello bleeding.
Pure kind Othello.
I give a right hook to the nose. I see a quiver. I'm like,
Whoop his nose.
oh, I've got him. I give it a left uppercut to his chin. And then I give him a bit of a
What?
Basketball.
Sorry, what?
like a
You're so confused.
open
You
palm.
just
yeah,
Okay.
kind of like
To hit the right key points.
I guess.
with it.
Yeah.
It's like,
You-
full
you-
bone, just like palm.
Whoa.
Yeah,
you're gonna
so I guess
collapse.
he poleaxes and just goes.
and you basically kind of go like, oh, like completely like collapsed, and you can barely move. It's like you've been like paralyzed. You know, Bert knows the technique of playing with the muscles there, and your muscles just aren't functioning. And we'll dissolve initiative as you're basically just. But I would like to end it, so we can deal with the conversation or whatever next time.
Good times.